You're watching high school sports on the YDL Sports Network.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like Original Pan, Original Stuffed Crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Specialty Fabrication and Powder Coating LLC is family owned and operated out of Franklin, PA. SFPC is actively seeking new talent and has openings at 2 plants located in Venango County. Those openings are either first, second, or third shifts at one or both locations. Check out the specific enrollment opportunities at www.specfab.com or send an email along with your resume to careers@specfab.com. SFPC is an equal opportunity employer.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook. Are you ready for a new home? Building a new home has never been easier when you use Showcase Homes. Customize the home of your dream with our modular components and let the Showcase Homes team of experienced home builders bring your dream to life. From design to construction, the Showcase team has more than 20 years of experience to work for you. Showcase Homes is your experienced new home builders in Butler, Grove City, Slippery Rock, Clarion, and all of Western Pennsylvania. At Showcase Homes, we bring your dreams to life. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of High School Football on the YDL Sports Network in Seven Mountains Media, the GOAT, 94.1 FM and 1300 AM. Brought to you by the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg. This is Chris Rossetti. I'm alongside the coach, Larry Weiser, and you're looking at the football field at Punxsutawney High School on Military Appreciation Night or First Responders Night. I guess they're calling it First Responders Night. Here is Coach and I are getting ready for this showdown between the 3-0 Central Clarion Wildcats and the 2-1 Punxsutawney Chucks. And Larry, this is shaping up to be another fantastic football game for us.
I do. You're just coming off of last week where Punxsy and Red Bank, it was a real shootout last week until kind of towards the fourth quarter last week. Clarion, of course, came in after their big win over Union. So it's going to be kind of interesting watching how Clarion will handle the running game of Punxsy and vice versa, how Punxsy's going to handle the passing game.
Yeah, and not to alarm anybody, a life flight helicopter is landing here, but that I'm pretty sure is just part of the first responders part here. If you can hear that helicopter in the background, but. Yeah, it should be a fantastic football game here, and I know that we're really looking forward to seeing what is going to take place. Tonight's game being brought to you by the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you come for the food and stay for the view. Come on out and check out their new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center. The Allegheny Grill was recently voted the #1 waterfront restaurant in Pennsylvania. AlleghenyGrill.com. This is the Hunter Station Golf Club pregame show. The weather's still nice. The course is awesome, and the food is even better at Hunter Station Golf Club, just outside of Tionesta, hunterstation.com. And Larry, I know you might not have been at Hunter Station, but I know you got some golfing in on Wednesday, and the weather's still great for golfing right now.
It sure is, Chris. Chris, I just want to follow up a little bit with the first responders and military first responder. Punxsutawney Area High School actually has a club called the Future First Responders Club, and they've kind of organized tonight's activity from having a military unit here, plus obviously other first responders here, and we may even get a chance to see a jet go flying by, from what I understand.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
It would be. It would be.
I want to remind folks our drive to tonight's game brought to you by the Warren Tire Center. The Warren Tire Center. Make sure you get to the game in comfort. WarrenTire.com. Our pregame meal tonight was pretty good. Joe's Drive-In here in Punxsutawney. I introduced Coach Al and Coach Weiser to Joe's Drive-In for the first time, and I think we had a pretty good food there today, Larry.
I would strongly recommend, if you're in Punxsutawney, to stop at Joe's. I mean, I happen to have a BLT. Wanted to go a little light today, and that was an awesome sandwich.
I had a burger, some fresh cut fries, a sundae. Folks, Joe's Drive-In has been serving the Punxsutawney community for over 50 years. You can get hot dogs, cheeseburgers, fries, ice cream, and much more at Joe's Drive-In. Check them out online at joesdrivein.com. Today's stream, as it has been all year, brought to you by the Oil Country Crates. Your products, our protection, oilcountrycrates.com. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we will have our Dave Jones Allstate Insurance players to watch. We will be back in 3 minutes. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network and listening on the GOAT 94.1 FM and 1300 AM, part of the Seven Mountains Media Group. For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
With convenient locations in DuBois, Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, you don't have to travel far to get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in north-central Pennsylvania since 1960. Born and raised in the area, the doctors and staff at Cole Orthodontic Associates are committed to the people of this region. Visit colesmiles.net to schedule an appointment or consultation at the location nearest you today.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyinc.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com. Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
Tap and Pay Plus is fundraising for the 21st century. Nothing to sell, nothing to hand out, nothing to do other than shop like you normally do. Have everybody that you know download the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app and use it to pay at any of our 300 plus national brand partners. Then watch the money roll in. Learn more at tapandpayplus.com.
Back here at Jack Hart Field in Punxsutawney High School. Chris Rossetti alongside Larry Weiser. Before we get into our Dave Jones Allstate Insurance, I've just been informed that some congratulations are due to my partner, Larry Weiser, who's going to be inducted into the Center County Hall of Fame. Special thanks to Dave McLean for letting me know about that. Congratulations, Larry.
Thank you very much, Chris. And, of course, much appreciation goes for all the people that have helped me out over the years. I obviously want to be there for the community I grew up in, and then the community I ended up living most of my life at, Clarion.
When is the induction, Larry?
It's October 22nd, and I get to join my brother who went in before me 2 years ago.
That's really awesome. That's a Sunday. Might have to see about making sure we get out there to help celebrate Mr. Weiser and what everything he's brought to the area. Obviously, the longtime head coach at Clarion High School, couple of years at Central Clarion once they formed the complete co-op. But congratulations, my friend.
Thank you, Chris.
It's now time to take a look at our Dave Jones Allstate Insurance players to watch. You're in good hands with Allstate Insurance in the Dave Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville.
Well, I'm going to get started here. We may have to stop here because it's just getting ready to start some of the ceremony here. But obviously, Central Clarion comes in 3-0, ninth ranked AA team in the state. Leading that group is the number 1 junior, Jace Ferguson. Completed 69% of his passes for 600 yards. He has a quarterback rating of 141, 11 touchdowns. So he stormed into the league last year, and he actually started as a freshman, but I thought last year he had a great year, and it's no different this year. Rushing, listen to this, it's number 1 quarterback, Jace Ferguson. He has 255 yards, 9.4 yards per carry. And number 7, senior Noah Nazer, 153 yards for 7 yards per carry. Receiving, he's got 4 guys I'm going to mention here. Sophomore Mason Burford has 9 receptions, 17.6 average per catch. Number 24, senior Dawson Smell has 8 catches for 19.3. And senior number 28, Brady Quinn, 7 catches for 25.4 yard average. And, he was injured the second game of the year, and I'm not sure how much he got in last week, but Tommy Smith's an outstanding tight end. He had 3 receptions. He's to this point with 8. On defense, Jace Ferguson leads the team with 2 interceptions, and I'm looking at Braylon Beckwith is leading tackler with 46 tackles, 6 tackles for losses. Senior Brady Quinn, 24 tackles with 3 tackles for losses. And sophomore Charlie Hepful with 21 tackles with 2 tackles for losses. Special teams for Clarion, Thomas Euchert. He is kicking the ball well this year, and a lot of kicks into the end zones. There are no returns, and I think any coach would love not having to send that team down. On the opposite side, another young quarterback by the name of Maddox Hetrick. He's a sophomore. He's thrown for 550 yards, 5 touchdowns. He has a high quarterback rating of 132.7. Got a chance to watch his hard running back last week, number 25, Landon Martz. He's got close to 500 yards, averaging 9 yards per carry. He's also the leading scorer. Receiving, they have their good core receivers also. They're number 9. I like this sophomore, Bo Thomas, 16 receptions for 10.2 yards. And number 5, Zach Presloyd, 12 catches. He's got 21.2 yards per carry. So, and then last week against Red Bank, I thought this young man had a really pretty good game. This Noah Weaver, 20 yards per carry. He had 9 receptions.
So those are your your Dave Jones Allstate Insurance players to watch. Hey, want to shout out to Larson Garbage Collection. Just got on board with us today. Don't have anything yet set for them commercial-wise, but did want to give a shout out to Larson's Garbage Service. You can find out more by calling 814-229-0461. And couple of your former players, Brad and Greg Larson, run that, Larry, and they're showing the same hard work as adults as they did as kids.
Absolutely, they've been a family business. It goes back to their grandfather. Then obviously his dad Bob ran the business for years, and then Brad came back, was going to start teaching after graduating from St. Francis, where he was an All-American. We're an All-American there, and he took over the business, and they do a great service. They pick up my garbage in Clarion. I'm telling you right now.
LarsonGarbageService.com appears to be the website for what those great guys are doing. Just wanted to quickly mention them. Again, don't have anything set up. I mean, that was literally at like 12:30 this afternoon. So I wanted to shout out to the Larsons while we were there. We actually met at another one of our great sponsors, Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion. Of course, today I had a salad. Brad had their empanadas. I mean, it's like Dana Tree said to me today. He's like, we'll pretty much cook anything for you.
He could cook in New York City. I mean, it's just his dishes. You never know day to day what his specialty dish is. And my wife will bring home some of it as a surprise. And oh my God, it's awesome.
Just really good stuff. I mean, it's just you can't beat what they're doing at Daddy's, and so many great local businesses. Want to mention Grange, Lime, and Stone down here in Punxsutawney as well. Dave O. Every time I go to do something with Punxsutawney, we try to do things all over the district, and every time we go to do something with Punxsutawney, Dave O. at Grange, Lime, and Stone, just about 10 miles outside of here on. They're on Route 536, and they'll mine, crush, and size your limestone, sandrock, industrial, commercial, residential. I mean, a lot of people do limestone countertops, things like that. That's the place. Grange, Lime, and Stone. They're great supporters of Punxsutawney athletics, and be remiss if I don't shout out to those guys as well while we're here and just talking about some of our great sponsors. So we're going to step aside here. We'll take a 2-minute break for our Seven Mountains Media Group. When we get back, we'll talk a little bit about the keys to tonight's game, brought to you by the Rehab Center. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, D9and10sports.com, listening on Seven Mountains Media, the GOAT, 94.1 FM and 1300 AM. Buying, selling, or building a home? Then call Burford and Henry Real Estate today at 814-227-7355. For more than 15 years, Burford and Henry Real Estate Realtors have been ready to help you in your next property search. They are also the #1 agency selling more homes in the region than anyone else. And with their Showcase Homes divisions, their expert consultants can help you with building the home of your dreams. Check out Burford and Henry online at burfordandhenry.com. Burford and Henry Real Estate Services, something different. Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours, Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107. Back here at Punxsutawney High School, Jack Hart Field, as we get ready for this showdown between the 3-0 Central Clarion Wildcats and the 2-1 Punxsutawney Chucks. Larry Weiser here with his keys to the game, brought to you by the Rehab Center, with 8 locations to serve you, including in Clarion, Brookville, and Katanning. Check them out online at rehabcenters.com. That's the old English spelling of center, R-E at the end, and chiropractors caring for health. The guys at the Rehab Center, I fell about a week and a half ago. Larry hurt my ribs. They've been taking care of me with some cold laser therapy, some scraping being done to help with the ribs, and feeling a lot better than I was about 10 days ago.
As we look out here, you've got policemen, you've got obviously the paramedics and the military people, but I think one group of people would be nice also included here sometimes are the nurses and the medical people after what we just went through the last 2 or 3 years in this country, and the the work that those people have done.
Yeah, you know, I
since the
mean, all
pandemic.
of them do so much.
Yeah.
And you know, I love these type of ceremonies at the schools. And you know, we had the opportunity to be here at Punxsutawney last year for this, and they do such a fantastic job here with it, you know. And here come the Chucks out with their American flag, a couple other flags, and
First
wearing
responder flags.
wearing their camo jerseys today. So numbers will be a little different. They'll also be a little harder to see from a broadcasting standpoint, but we'll work through it. And now here come the Clarion Bobcats on the far side, carrying the American flag, or the Clarion Bobcats. Boy, I'm never going to stop that, Larry. The Central Clarion Wildcats, blaming you for this one, carrying it. And we'll eventually have Coach Al over here to handle the camera work for us so that you'll be able to see more of that as we go forward. But Larry, let's get into those keys to the game.
I'm going to stay with 4 keys tonight, Chris. And I think I'm going to start number 1 with turnover margin. That's going to be a key tonight to fumbles and interceptions. And whoever comes out on top there, I think is going to tell a long tale about who's going to win this game. Missed tackles. I mean, that kind of takes me back to the days of Chuck Noll when they were, you know, the game's pretty simple. It's blocking and tackling tackling is definitely going to be one of those things that Clarion's going to have to do against that hard running back Landon Martz, and also, you know, Punxsy, you know, tackling Jace Ferguson. I watched him stiff arm that Port Allegheny two guys that got him. He looked like he should have been with the Steelers. Explosive plays. Both teams need to limit. We watched Punxsy, use their own explosive plays against Red Bank last week to score, and of course Clarion's been known most recently the last couple of years with their explosive plays. And then, as always, I mean, I always try to emphasize the mental errors. You got to keep them to a minimum, if not, you know, none. And I'm talking about bad snaps and what I'll call stupid penalties.
So we're going to step aside here. We'll be back in 2 minutes and 50 seconds.
You're watching high school sports on the YDL Sports Network.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Specialty Fabrication and Powder Coating LLC is family owned and operated out of Franklin, PA. SFPC is actively seeking new talent and has openings at 2 plants located in Venango County. Those openings are either first, second, or third shifts at one or both locations. Check out the specific enrollment opportunities at www.specfab.com or send an email along with your resume to careers@specfab.com. SFPC is an equal opportunity employer.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Are you ready for a new home? Building a new home has never been easier when you use Showcase Homes. Customize the home of your dream with our modular components and let the Showcase Homes team of experienced home builders bring your dream to life. From design to construction, the Showcase team has more than 20 years of experience to work for you. Showcase Homes is your experienced new home builders in Butler, Grove City, Slippery Rock, Clarion, and all of Western Pennsylvania. At Showcase Homes, we bring your dreams to life.
Back here at Punxsutawney High School, we were before we left for break. There, we were looking at Larry's keys to the game. So, Larry, just go ahead and continue giving some of those.
Well, from Clarion tonight, I think they need to make Punxsutawney one-dimensional. What I'd like to see them is to shut down the run and force them to pass. Even though Maddox Hetrick's has been pretty good throwing the ball. I'd sooner see them defend against the pass. I think they've got a pretty good secondary with Smale and Quinn and Jace. From Punxsutawney's standpoint, I think they need to change up coverage, eliminate some of the big plays that Jace Ferguson's been really hanging on a lot of teams right now. And then obviously he's a running threat anytime he's back there. So they need to keep an eye on him. If they are blitzing, they need to make sure they keep him contained.
Those are your rehab center keys to the game. Let's take a quick look at the early season for these teams. Punxsutawney won at Bradford 44-0 in week 1. Week 2, they defeated Kane 57-6 last week. Game that we had right here on the YDL Sports Network. They lost 50-27 to Red Bank Valley. Central Clarion started out the season with a 49-27 win at Brookville. Then they've gotten defensive against Port Allegheny in the opening of Weiser Field. My partner had the field named after him. It was all Central Clarion, 57-6 over Port Allegheny. And then last week in a mismatch, 72-0 over Union AC Valley. What did those first 3 weeks tell you about each of these teams?
They're explosive. Defensively, especially I think the Wildcats after that first game, Coach Louder, who's the defensive coordinator, and we, I work with him well, and I have a lot of respect for Dave as a coach. Has done a good job of trying to focus on having his team play their territory, not defend their territory for us. And any great defense, I watched a little bit of the Steelers last week. They were getting turned, they were getting taken out of their gaps. I think Dave's really tried to emphasize that, and then obviously communication is going to be a key there too. But Punxsutawney last week got hurt with the big plays, and that's something they're going to really have to try to get some help over the top in some of those situations where you get, especially when you got those one-on-one receivers on that one side.
So the ceremonial coin toss taking place right now out there for Punxsutawney, Zach Presloy, Noah Weaver, Landon Martz, and Matthew Grusky. For Central Clarion, I see Brady Quinn, Braylon Beckwith, Jace Ferguson, and the big boy over there, I think, is number 71, Colby Wright, but I'm not 100. I can't quite see. Can you see him, Larry?
I can't. Yeah. It had.
Yeah, we'll get that.
Colby Wright.
Yeah, so I thought that's Colby Wright out there.
It's Colby.
I'll say we'll get that for you in a moment, folks. But again, Punxsutawney a little bit of a different in terms of the numbers and stuff, and so they're still going to go ahead and do a coin toss like it's actually tossed it. Maybe they didn't do it.
I didn't see them.
Maybe
they
didn't do a ceremonial coin toss, Larry. Maybe this is a real coin toss because of the special thing.
Right.
So it looks like Punxsutawney might have won the toss because Central Clarion was pointing in which direction they wanted to defend here. So yeah, it looks like Punxsutawney is going to have won the coin toss, and they're going to receive the football. And they're going to defend the Central Clarion wants to defend the right side of the field on your television screen and or your radio dial, depending on which you are watching today. And
I think one of the decisions by Coach Eggleton here is that he wants his receivers looking back at Jace and not looking into the sun. It's not going to be much of a factor here probably in the next 20 minutes or so, but it is a factor at the beginning of the game here, where your receivers are looking in. So when they get the ball, they should not be, blocked off from that view from seeing the ball clearly.
So it's going to be, let's see, they're going to have Weaver back there with Presloyd and Moore. So Moore will be on the far side. In the middle will be Weaver. On the right-hand side will be Presloyd, as Thomas Euchert will kick it off for Clarion, or at least I so assume it's going to be Thomas Euchert booting it away. It will be Euchert booting it away for the Wildcats.
And he's put a number of these balls in the end zone where they've not returned it. And we're just getting our first responder helicopter taken off here.
So Euchert to kick it off here on the opening kickoff, brought to you by the Bruno Alfredo Wrestling Camp. The Bruno Alfredo Wrestling Camp in Port Allegheny is the best wrestling camp you've never heard of. The 2024 camp is being held June 17th to the 21st. Find out more at teambruno.org. That's teambruno.org. And we're underway with the kickoff. It is going to be taken at the 7-yard line by Noah Weaver. Weaver's got a little bit of a gap. He's going to be up around the 30-yard line with that kickoff return.
Nice return. What I liked about what he did was he didn't try to juke around back there. He tried to get as many yards as he could, and he got to the 30-yard line.
So that's where Punxsutawney will put the ball in play. First down and 10 at their own 30-yard line. This is the Warren County Visitors Bureau first quarter. So at quarterback for the Chucks will be the sophomore, Maddox Hetrick. He'll have Martz and it looks like Thomas as sidecars with him out of the shotgun. He puts a man in motion. That's Presloyd. Taking the snap and handing it off to Thomas, and Bo Thomas is going to have 5, 6, maybe 7 yards, depending on where they mark the football.
Just like inside trap there.
So Bo Thomas, straight up the gut, picks up 7, and it'll be second down and 3. So second down and 3 for Punxsutawney. This time they're going to go into the pistol with Martz dotting it. Thomas will be in a wing on the left. They're going to have 2 receivers to the left. Hetrick out of the gun. Going to turn and he's going to hand it off to Martz. Martz has some room. He's got a first down and more. Up around the 43-yard line goes Landon Martz in 2 plays, and it's a Tenesta Builder Supply first down for the Punxsutawney Chucks.
I think this is, for Punxsy to be successful tonight, they want to keep Clarion off the field, and the best way to do it is to run the ball. And this is what I said at the very beginning. I think Clarion's got to try to make them one-dimensional in terms of making them throw the ball. They need to shut this run game down.
So for those of our radio audience, Punxsutawney in camouflage jerseys with their normal white pants with a red stripe, Clarion in the white uniforms with blue pants. First down and 10. They're going to hand it off to Thomas. This time Thomas is going nowhere. Meeting him quickly there was Hayden Heineman, and Heineman's going to throw Thomas, I do believe, for a loss, maybe no gain. They're going to give him back to the line of scrimmage at the 43-yard line. It'll bring up second down and 10, and that time Clarion won the battle in the trenches.
Right. That's kind of like one of those TJ Watt tackles coming off the edge there and catching him as he hits the line of scrimmage.
So now they're going to go 2 receivers to the right, wing to the left. Martz is the sidecar to Hetrick in the shotgun. Hetrick's going to hand it to Martz, running to the left. Martz has some room. He's still on his feet. He's got a first down and more into Central Clarion territory, out of bounds at the Wildcats' 43-yard line.
A play they ran real well last week. I mean, they ran that kind of a stretch zone outside. We're able to seal in the defensive end over there and get outside on Clarion.
So a pickup of 14 for Martz. Another Tenesta Builder Supply first down for the Chucks. Has them in Central Clarion territory at the Wildcat 43. They're going to go under center now. Hetrick turns. He's going to hand it to Martz. Martz is going to go straight forward, picks up about 3, maybe 2. We'll see where they mark it. I think they're going to mark it at the 40. So it'll be a 3-yard pickup for Martz.
It's kind of based off an old-fashioned ISO. They had fullback set in kind of what I used to call heavy position, lined up between the guard and tackle. And he led the block through on the linebacker.
We saw them throw the ball a lot last week, Larry. So far, they've come out, kept it on the ground against the Wildcats.
Yes.
Out of the shotgun here with 2 receivers to his right. He's going to hand it to Martz. Martz again to the left. Martz has enough He's going to be real close to having enough for the first down. I think they're going to mark him just shy of the marker, which will bring up a third down and maybe a half a yard at the 34-yard line, technically, for the Chucks. And it's our first Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning third down of the game. When you get backed up, Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning get you moving again. LutonsPlumbing.com. They're going to go out of the shotgun here on third down and inches. Now they put a guy under center. That's Thomas. He's going to take the snap. He's going to be real close. I think where they're marking it, he's going to have the first down, though. So a little trickery there for Punxsutawney. Central Clarion looked like it was ready for it. And they're going to say he has the Tonesta Builder Supply first down, though, right at the 33-yard line of Central Clarion. And this is exactly what Punxsutawney wanted to do coming out. They've taken almost 4 minutes off the clock. They've driven now into Central Clarion territory at the 33 of the Wildcats.
Here's this same play where they have this wing on this side to see if they seal down on this defensive end here.
Wing is Thomas. Thomas now comes in behind the tight end. Now they're going to put him in motion, crabs him over to the left. They're going to hand it to March. March has a hole. March across the 30, close to the 27-yard line. That's going to be a pickup of about 6 again, and it's going to bring up a second down and about 4 for the Chucks.
Well, I'll tell you what, they opened up a hole that time.
They're going to put him at the 28-yard line. So it'll be a pickup of 5, and it'll be second down and 5.
I think one of Punxsy's one of their best, if not their best lineman, that Matthew Gretzky opening up the hole that play.
So now they're going to have 2 backs behind, and they're going to hand it to Thomas. Thomas has a first down and more. He's inside the 20, down to about the 15-yard line as the Chucks enter the Pizza Hut red zone.
Haven't seen that play for a while. That's just an old-fashioned scissor play.
So they're going to put him down right at the 15-yard line. That's a pickup of 13, and it is another Tonesta Builder Supply first down. Punxsutawney now inside the Pizza Hut red zone. Nobody out Pizzas the Hut. PizzaHut.com. Pizza Hut in Clarion, Pizza Hut in Brookville, Pizza Hut in Du Bois. So they're going to go with March, and they're going to hand it to March. March finds a hole. March is going to get up to about the 11, maybe the 12-yard line, where it's a short game, but it'll bring up a second down, and we'll see where they mark the ball. I think they're going to mark it at the 12, which will bring up a second down and 7.
Oh, Woody Hayes, 3 yards and a cloud of dust. That's positive yardage for him.
So we're down to 6 minutes now here to play in the opening quarter. Been a great drive for Punxsy. Can they finish it off, or could the Central Clarion defense stand tall? And now we're going to have a whistle, and now we're going to have our first penalty of the game. That is a Showcase Homes penalty, and it's going to be a big one here on Punxsutawney, as they're going to get called for the false start, which is going to put them back 5 yards. And those are the kind of things we saw that hurt them last week against Red Bank Valley, Larry.
That and a couple snaps I felt were, especially in that second drive that they, or second half drive that they come out and did. They had a couple of bad snaps in that took them out of.
It'll be second down and 12 from the 17 now on that Showcase Homes penalty. Second and 12. Out of the gun is Hetrick, and now we're going to have a timeout called by Punxsutawney. We're going to take it with them. We'll be back after these messages. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, listening on 7 Mountains Media. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Play ball! Hot dogs and baseball are as American as apple pie, and some of the best hot dogs in Clarion can be found at the Easy Dogs hot dog cart. From plain dogs to specialty dogs like the running back with chili or cheese, or the linebacker with cheesy sauce, bacon, barbecue sauce, and crispy onions, and so much more. The Easy Dogs hot dog cart is worth the wait. Follow Easy Dogs on Facebook at facebook.com/EasyDogs2022 to see where they'll be next. And remember, Easy Dogs, see the ability, expect more. Back here after that Prime Fitness USA timeout. Prime Fitness USA, a family-owned and operated business in Franklin.
I'm not sure why they took the timeout, whether they didn't have the right personnel in there, whether they wanted to change. I mean, it's 2nd and long here. They've had a lot of success getting 5, 6, 7 yards. They may come back to that play. They still have that option, or they're going to try to put it up in the air. When they've done that, they usually come to their strength side. In this case, they have trips to this way.
So they're going to go out of the gun, like Larry said, trips to the right. They're going to fake the handoff.
Yeah.
They're going to throw. They've got a man over there. It's a touchdown. Touchdown. Zach Presloyd on a 17-yard pass from Maddox Hetrick. It's a Daddies and Clarion touchdown, and Punxsutawney strikes first.
That's a play they
Wait, there's a flag down, Larry. It's a dead ball, personal foul against Central Clarion, so the touchdown will stand.
I'm not sure what happened at the end of that play, but that's kind of that. It's a pick play, but it's a legal pick play where they'll get down and they'll run and try to get in front of the DB most responsible for the inside receiver coming out.
So that was at 5:43 here. They're going to try the extra point. I think is that Grusky out there, Larry? I can't see the number.
Boy, I can't either. It doesn't look like him, though. It's not that big.
So we'll figure out who's kicking. That kick is up. That's White. That's Griffin White, and that kick is no good. So Griffin White misses the extra point, and it will remain 6-0. We'll be back here in 30 seconds. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, listening on Seven Mountains Media.
Are you sick of all the madness and hassle of traditional fundraisers? Well, then let us give you a big, warm welcome to the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app. Thanks to Tap and Pay Plus, it's now easy for your team or group to gain online donations from supporters anywhere. Simply shop, earn, and support the team every single day. Learn more about our simple and easy fundraising app at www.tapandpayplus.com.
Back here at Jack Hart Field, where Punxsutawney has an early 6-0 lead. Well, not so early. It's 5:43 to go. That was a 6 minute, 17 play, 6 minutes and 17 second drive. Officially goes in the books as a 75-yard drive after the 5-yard penalty. They picked up 75. They go 70 yards, 11 plays, 70 yards. And then the penalty here on Central Clarion will move the
Should move the ball up to the 45, I think.
Yeah, so they're going to kick off from the Central Clarion 45-yard line. Now you got to wonder, do we see any trickery here, Larry?
This would be an opportunity if you want to take a chance. Now, I got a chance to talk to Alan a little bit Alan Nichols before the game, and just that drive right there was pretty indicative of what he'd hoped that he'd be able to do tonight, is to run the ball.
So Matthew Grusky will kick off. You remember last week against Red Bank Valley, he kind of squibbed one, unintentionally maybe. We'll see what he does here. He's going to kick it long, and it's going to bounce into the end zone for a touchback. So Central Clarion will have its first possession at its own 20-yard line to start things off here with 5:39 to go. I don't think the clock should have actually run there, should it, Larry?
No, it
shouldn't have, but they ran it anyhow. So it's 5:39 to go now. Something to keep an eye on as we move forward. So the Wildcats will have first down and 10. They go with their junior quarterback, Jace Ferguson. They're going to send 5 receivers here for the Wildcats. Ferguson looks to throw. He throws right away. He's got a man. That's Brady Quinn. Brady Quinn has about 5 yards up to the 25-yard line. So quick hitting passing game there for Central Clarion. Picks them up a quick 5 yards.
That's a formation we just used to call Y50. You put 5 receivers out.
So it'll be second down and 5 here. So 2 receivers to the right. They're actually going to go 3 here. They've got Heineman out here with Smale and Beckwith.
Looks like he has Harrison in the backfield.
It is Harrison in the backfield, and it looks like it's Going to be a handoff to Harrison, and Harrison looking for some room, doesn't have any. Is Grusky there to make the tackle, and it'll set up a third down and probably about 4 for the Wildcats, as they are going to say that he picked up a yard there. So it'll be a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning third down here for Central Clarion, trailing 6-0. With 4:30 on a running first quarter clock. First quarter brought to you by the Warren County Visitors Bureau. WCVB.net/events for upcoming events in Warren County. So out of the gun, looking to throws. He's got a man. That's Dawson Smale. Dawson Smale has a Tennessee Butter Supply first down up over the 35-yard line to about the 37-yard line.
Nice hitch. Good read by Jace Ferguson.
Pickup of 11 will give Central Clarion its first down of the game. Sweet, very different ways that these two teams want to move the football, as you can see. Punxsutawney all but one play on the ground. Central Clarion so far likes to go to the air.
So we're coming back in what I call 5-0.
Looking to throw. He's going to throw it over there. He's got Quinn in the backfield. Quinn makes one man miss. He makes the second man miss. He's got room. He's over the 50 to 45 to 40. Keeps going. He stumbles his way into the 30, maybe the 29-yard line, the 28 of Punxsutawney. What a play there by Brady Quinn.
Absolutely. He broke 2 tackles on that. And, yards after catch, that's a big thing with him. I think he averaged like 22. He's the team leader.
So they're going to have a first down and 10 at the Punxsutawney 28 after that 35-yard pickup. Almost all of it, in fact, all of it by Brady Quinn as he took that swing pass at about the line of scrimmage, made a couple guys miss there, and then went flying down the far sideline for the first down deep into Punxsutawney territory. 2:55 to play on a running first quarter clock. 6-0 Punxsutawney on top of Central Clarion. Ferguson out of the gun. Now
wing T here.
Out there, he's got Burford on his left, but he's going to throw it over the middle, and he's got Dawson Smale. Dawson Smale is going to be close to the first down, probably about a yard short, as Central Clarion enters the Pizza Hut red zone at the 19-yard line of Punxsutawney.
I like that play right there. They pulled both the guard and tackle like they're going to run a counter trade, and whether that was just an RPO, he was reading it, saw that the receiver was wide open, he hit it.
So it'll be second down and 1 inside the Pizza Hut red zone at the 19-yard line of the Chucks for Central Clarion. Ferguson's going to keep this one himself, and he's not going to get there. He's going to maybe lose a yard.
No deal on that quarterback trap right there. And I just made reference to the RPO for those of our audience out there. This is that read option the quarterback has of whether or not to keep the ball, throw the ball. He generally will have like 3 to 4 options on every play. It's an offense that really started taking hold here about 4 or 5 years ago.
So Central Clarion's going to lose 3 yards on that play. So it's going to bring up a third down and 4. It's a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning third down for Clarion. 3rd and 4 at the Punxsutawney 22. Central Clarion does have a good field goal kicker in Euchert. Ferguson rolls to his left. He wants to throw. He's got Smale, and it's a little high for Dawson Smale, and that'll bring up a 4th down on the incomplete pass. So now what does Coach Eggleton do? Again, Thomas Euchert capable of hitting this field goal from here, but right now there's a long look over at the sideline. It looks like they're going to go for it here from the Punxsutawney 22-yard line and forego what would be a 39, 40-yard field goal.
He's reading his play sheet, so we know he's gonna.
So it's going to be 4th down here and 4 at the 22. They've got to get to the 18. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. And now we've got a timeout, I think, called by Punxsutawney, their second. We're going to take it with them. We will return in 30 seconds. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, listening on Seven Mountains Media.
Swift Kennedy and Company in DuBois is an independent property and casualty insurance agency and the official insurance agency of Your Daily Local LLC, the parent company of the YDL Sports Network. Founded in 1921 by Patrick J. Swift and Albert D. Kennedy, our success has been built on service and attention to our clients' needs. Our philosophy is service and our hallmark is integrity. Visit Swift Kennedy and Company on the web at swiftkennedyandco.com or call them today at 814-371-5270. Swift Kennedy and Company, insurance with integrity since 1921.
Back here after this SFPC timeout, Specialty Fabrications and Powder Coating and Prime Fitness USA are both companies that are family owned and operated out of Franklin, PA. Both are actively seeking new talent and and SFPC has openings at its 2 plants in Venango County. Find out more at sfpc.com/careers. Check out Prime Fitness online at primefitnessusa.com. So now they've moved the football, it looks like actually up to the 21-yard line. So it's actually...
This could be a little bit of a momentum buster if they can't get this first down. There could be a momentum.
So 4th and 3, we'll call it here, as Ferguson out of the gun. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right.
Looks like they're
looking to throw. Looking. He's throwing. He's got a man, and it is caught by Tommy Smith. And Tommy Smith has a Central Clarion touchdown. I do believe that's Tommy Smith with the football. Yes. It is Tommy Smith. And we're tied at 6 on that Daddy's and Clarion touchdown.
You actually had both receivers open. Burford probably could have got that also.
So with 1:22 here to play in the Warren County Visitors Bureau first quarter, we are tied up at 6 as Thomas Euchred in to try to give Central Clarion the lead. Holds there, kick is up. That kick is no good. He missed it. Wow. Don't see that every day from Thomas Euchred, and so we're going to remain tied at 6 here with 1:22 to go in the first quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening on Seven Mountains Media.
When you go to Joe's Drive-In Punxsutawney, it's like stepping back in time. Joe's Drive-In has hot dogs, cheeseburgers, fries, ice cream, and so much more, all at a wallet-friendly price. You can eat in or take out. Call ahead to place your takeout order, 814-938-5760. Joe's Drive-In, across from the ball fields on Indiana Street, has been serving the Punxsutawney community for over 50 years. Online at joesdrivein.com, Joe's Drive-In is open every day but Wednesday from 11 to 8. Joe's Drive-In, Punxsutawney's favorite family spot.
Back here as this game is now tied up at 6 apiece. Both teams with touchdowns on their opening drives. Both teams miss the extra point.
The big difference there was one took about 7 minutes. The other took 3 minutes to score.
So kickoff will be taken at the 8-yard line by Zach Presloyd. He finds a gap. Presloyd's got room. Oh, he is just struck down. That was Ethan Rex, or he would have been gone. Ethan Rex grabbed on for dear life, or Presloyd would have had a touchdown. Instead, he's at the 40-yard line of the Chucks.
Another member of the Rex family. We got 2 at Juniata College right now playing football.
So the Punxsutawney Chucks that close to taking it to the house. Instead, they will still be 60 yards short of the house with 1:13 to go here in the Warren County Visitors Bureau first half. Here's a handoff to Martz. Martz straight up the middle. He's going to get a nice gainer again, all the way up to about the 47-yard line. So pick up a 7 by Landon Martz.
I mean, right now, Clarion's not winning the line of scrimmage and down inside right there. Punks is coming off the ball, and that time a couple linemen were driven back a couple yards, which creates gaps in the defense.
Punxsutawney hands it off to Martz. Martz is going to be cut up short of the first down. He's going to reach up to about the 49-yard line, so he'll be about a yard shy of that first down. It'll bring up a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning third down, 3rd and short, 3rd down and 1 here for the Chucks. With 27 seconds to go here in the first quarter, brought to you by the Warren County Visitors Bureau. We'll see if Punxsutawney runs a play. They don't have to if they don't want to.
They're not going to.
They don't look like a team in any hurry to run a play here. And they're going to just let the clock run out, and that'll bring an end to our first quarter with the score. Punxsutawney 7 and Central Clarion 7. We'll be back. Oh, I'm sorry, 6-6, not 7-7, 6-6. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, D910sports.com, listening on Seven Mountains Media.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Tap and Pay Plus is fundraising for the 21st century. Nothing to sell, nothing to hand out, nothing to do other than shop like you normally do. Have everybody that you know download the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app and use it to pay at any of our 300 plus national brand partners. Then watch the money roll in. Learn more at tapandpayplus.com.
Back here live. And there's a flag down as they're going to get Central Clarion jumping offside, and that'll give Punxsutawney a first down.
One of those things that you tell those players that are right, especially in this case where he was right over the ball, don't listen to the count. Look at the ball. Those are things you practice during the week.
So that's going to give Punxsutawney a first down and 10 at the Central Clarion 46-yard line here at the start of the Grange Lime and Stone second quarter. Here's another handoff to March. March has a hole. He's at the 40, tripped up. Ferguson tripped him up, but he's going to have enough for a first down at the 35-yard line of Central Clarion. Landon March rumbles for 11 more.
It was a play they ran really well against Red Bank. In fact, I'm not sure Red Bank ever shut it down. They kind of went away from it. Not this week. I'm anticipating he's going to continue running it, maybe different looks at different formations.
First down and 10 at the Central Clarion 35. Again, March the sidecar. Two receivers to the right with a wing. They're going to hand it to March.
Same play.
March looking. He's going to get a couple of yards. Couple of Wildcats there to make the tackle. And there was Beckwith along with, I do believe, number 63, Jimmy Kerr. They're going to give him up to the 34, so that'll be a pickup of 1 on the play. So it'll bring up a second down and 9 for the Punxsutawney Chucks. 6-6 here. Start of the second quarter, just about a minute and 15 seconds into the second quarter. Hetrick will go out of the gun with Thomas and Martz as sidecars, two receivers to the right. Going to hand it off to Thomas. It was a little bit of a low snap, but Thomas carries Hindman with him and spins to the 30-yard line for a pickup of 4. That'll bring up a third down and 5. It'll be a Luton Plumbing Heating Air Conditioning third down.
That's some great running right there. I mean, it's really stopped for maybe a 1-yard gain at best and spins out, reaches out to pick up the extra 3 yards, which brings up the 3rd and 5, which, you're going to run, they're going to pass. That gives you more of a 50-50 look here.
You're definitely in 4-down territory if you're
Punxsutawney,
so you don't need to get all 5 of it here. You'd just like to get a positive gain. Hetrick out of the gun with March the lone sidecar, 3 receivers to the right. They're going to throw. No, Hetrick's going to keep it, trying to get to the outside. He's not going to do it. Great play there by Ethan Rex, the freshman, sniffing it out and making the tackle. And I think he may have dropped him for a loss here on the play back to the 31-yard line.
Absolutely.
So it'll bring up a 4th down and 6. And, boy, the freshman sniffed that one out well, Larry.
Yes, he did.
So on 4th down and 6, Punxsutawney having trouble figuring out its personnel. Now it has its personnel. It's going to go 3 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. The right is the far side for the radio audience. Hetrick out of the gun, looks to throw, throws. He's got a man, but he's not going to have the first down. Catching the ball, but being tackled short of the first down is Logan Moore.
Pretty good defense right there. I like the linebacker coming out and keeping the receiver underneath him, not giving him that 5 yards route there.
So with 9:05 to play here in the Grange Lime and Stone second quarter, Central Clarion takes over on downs. Larry, do you like the call not for a pass that, we hear this a lot in the professional level, but do you like the call with the pass not going to the sticks?
No. I think you got to have that option of getting it out there. No, I don't like it. That's the best thing I say, Chris.
Apologize to our audience.
I watched the Steelers do it so many times.
Here's Harrison. I apologize to our audience. The camera got stopped there for a moment, but we're back up and running
That's a good hard run right there.
by Noah Harrison.
Noah broke at least one tackle in that play right there.
Gets it up to about the 33-yard line.
This gives Clarion a lot of flexibility in what they want to do here.
So 2nd down and 5 for the Wildcats. Ferguson out of the gun, looking to throw. Ferguson still looking to throw. Now he steps up. Now he throws. He's got a man. It's Dawson Smale. He has to come back for the football. He does. He makes the catch up at the 48-yard line of Central Clarion.
I've got to keep count here sometime because he got awesome time to throw and then pick out his receiver there. And to Jace's credit, he kept his eyes downfield to his receivers opened up. But I got kudos to that offensive line.
So 1st down and 10 for the Wildcats at the 48 out there on the line. Yeah, I see Jimmy Kerr, Jake Smith, also over here on our side, Coleman Slater. Out of the gun, Ferguson. Ferguson looks to throw. He looks, throws. He's got a man. That man is Cohen Kemmer, and Cohen Kemmer has a 1st down into Punxsutawney territory at the Chuck's 32-yard line. Just the weapons Central Clarion has.
Absolutely.
They just keep bringing them. Cohen Kemmer that time at the 30, up to the 32 of Punxsutawney on a reception of 20 yards. It'll be 1st down and 10. Another Tennessee Builder Supply 1st down for Central Clarion. We're all tied up here at 6 in Punxsutawney, 7.5 to go, 2nd quarter. Looking to throw is Ferguson. Ferguson under trouble. Rolls to his right. Still looking. Now he's going to tuck it and run. Makes a man miss. He's at the 20. He's at the 15, the 10, the 5. He heads to the corner. Does he get into the end zone? We're waiting for the signal. They're going to say he went out of bounds at the 2.
Looks like he reached the ball over the pylon right there. But
what a play by Jace Ferguson.
Absolutely. Punxsy got great pressure on him that time, broke him out of the pocket, and, as he's the leading rusher on the team.
For the radio audience, he went from the right side of the field all the way across to the left, going out of bounds at the 2-yard line on his sideline, where it'll be 1st down and goal inside the Pizza Hut red zone for the Wildcats. Now they're going to bunch up here. Ferguson is going to keep it. Here's going to be a push in. He's into the end zone for a Central Clarion touchdown. I think that was Ferguson.
I guess quarterback sneak or went up to the fullback. That's what we used to call the old train play.
So a daddy's in Clarion touchdown.
And the Eagles used that a few times last year in the through the season, but also if you remember during the Super Bowl.
So it's 7:06. The Wildcats take the lead on what we do believe was a 1-yard touchdown run by Ferguson. So here comes the kick now for Euchert. This time the kick is up, and this time the kick is good. And Central Clarion takes a 13-7 lead. We'll be back here in 30 seconds. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, D9and10sports.com.
When you go to Joe's Drive-In in Punxsutawney, it's like stepping back in time. Joe's Drive-In has hot dogs, cheeseburgers, fries, ice cream, and so much more, all at a wallet-friendly price. You can eat in or take out. Call ahead to place your takeout order, 814-938-5760. Joe's Drive-In, across from the ball fields on Indiana Street, has been serving the Punxsutawney community for over 50 years. Online at joesdrivein.com. Joe's Drive-In is open every day but Wednesday from 11 to 8. Joe's Drive-In, Punxsutawney's favorite family spot.
Back here after the 2-yard touchdown run, we do believe by Jace Ferguson. 7:06 to play in the Grange Lyman Stone 2nd quarter. 13-6 in favor of Central Clarion over Punxsutawney. Euchert set to kick the ball off here. Kickoff is a deep one. It's going to bounce and be touched by Punxsutawney. That's trouble for the Chucks. It's taken at the 1-yard line, and Punxsutawney's going to be inside their 10-yard line. What a mistake there by the Chucks. Finally, Weaver was able to get on the football and return it to the 8, but that's a disaster for Punxsutawney.
I think I like the decision of Central Clarion to kick the ball towards the hash over here. Then they focus their kicking team to come down in that coverage. And in that case, it was just a situation where the receiver misjudged the ball.
Yeah, Punxsutawney should have just let that bounce and go into the end zone. Instead, they're going to be deep in their own territory at their 8-yard line with 6:52 to play here in quarter number 2, brought to you by Grange Lyman Stone. Out of the gun, Hetrick's going to throw it, looking to throw deep. He's got Weaver, and he overthrows him. Weaver was wide open, and Hetrick overthrew him at about the 30-yard line.
Little play action coming out of that. You're right. Yes, he was wide open.
I think Central Clarion was definitely expecting the run there, and nice play call. Just the execution by the sophomore, a little off. That sometimes happens with young quarterbacks.
Puxit comes back out here quickly. Now they committed to the pass here. That's the issue here.
They're going to hand it off to March, and March is going to get up over maybe right to the 10-yard line here. Now it's a little bit of a danger zone for Punxsutawney here.
Absolutely.
As they will be at their own 10-yard line facing a 3rd down and 8. Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, 3rd down. When you get backed up, Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning can get you moving again. So 3 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. March the sidecar. Hetrick looks to throw.
He's looking this way.
He's got a man out there. He throws it up. The ball's high in the air. Burford broke it up, and it'll be incomplete.
This Ty Burford's got Ty Burford.
Ethan Burford.
Ethan Burford. Sorry, Ethan. We had so many of those great Burfords coming through our program and so forth, and this one's not going to be any exception. He's got height, speed.
So now Central Clarion should get great field position on this Bruno Ayerfrieder Wrestling Camp punt coming up. Adam Manners to punt. Back deep is Burford, and is that Rex or Smale over there? It's going to be a short punt. It's going to be hit at the 40 and take a neutral bounce. It's going to roll dead at the 42-yard line of Punxsutawney, where Central Clarion will take over with great field position here. And 5:57 to play in the Grange Lyman Stone second quarter. Grange Lyman Stone, 10 miles west of Punxsutawney on Route 536 will mine, crush, and size limestone and sand rock for industrial, commercial, and industrial use. Call 814-938-5883 for more information.
Hey, Chris, while we're waiting here, I want to give a big shout out to our video guy.
Was there a timeout here, Larry?
Looks like it.
We're going to take that timeout, then we'll be back in 30 seconds.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
Back here as Central Clarion will have the ball at the Punxsutawney 40-yard line to start this drive. A couple of those other linemen, Larry, that we didn't see. We had Coleman Slater over there. The other one on that far side now is Jimmy Kerr as they flip some linemen here a little bit. As on this side, we've got Colby Wright. So flipping the linemen a little bit here are the Wildcats as Ferguson will go out of the gun with 3 receivers to the left. He's going to roll that way, looking to throw. Continues to look. He throws it deep. He's got Burford there. Burford high, and he cannot catch the football. He dropped the ball in the end zone. That should have been a touchdown, but Mason Burford has it knocked out of his hands at the last second, and it'll be an incomplete pass.
Great catch coming up. He just didn't get the ball back in fast enough. Allowed the Punxsy defender to make a great play on it.
Yeah, Burford in the middle of the field, high pointed the football, but wasn't able to haul it down. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 10 from the 40-yard line.
They're back in this, what I call the 5-0, no back.
2 receivers to the right, 3 to the left. Ferguson takes the shotgun snap. He looks to throw. Throws it over the middle. Nice catch by Dawson Smale. Now Dawson Smale makes one guy miss, makes two guys miss, and is finally tackled at the 34, 33-yard line. But Dawson Smale has been a favorite target here in the first half of Jace Ferguson.
Just thrown slightly behind him, and he couldn't get it clean that he could take off and run with the ball. But I like the play. I like the play call.
It'll be at the 34, pickup of 8 for Central Clarion. It'll be...
This is definitely going to be four-play territory for Coach Eggleton and his staff.
Looking to throw, throws it over the middle. He's got, that is Brady Quinn, I do believe.
Yeah, it is Brady Quinn.
You know what, Larry? They marked that ball at the 40-yard line after the incomplete pass, and they had the ball. Wow, they picked up 2 yards on that incomplete pass. So that's going to be a first down for Clarion, Central Clarion at the 20, at the 21 or the 22. That's the 22-yard line. I was trying to figure out why the ball was at the 40 when it had been down at the 42, but the sticks were at the 40. So somehow or other, the ball was down on the punt at the 42. You saw it down at the 42, right?
Right.
And they moved it all the way up to the 40.
Oh.
And that ball was an incomplete pass, a little swing pass that was intended for, I think that was for Tommy Smith. It was either Quinn or Smith. I think it was Quinn actually over there.
Quinn.
Being incomplete. Not criticizing the officials on that. It caught us all off guard because we all saw the ball down at the 42, I thought. And then it was just marked at the 40. So I don't know what happened there. Oh, well. Central Clarion got the first down anyhow. It didn't really make much difference. It'll be second down and 10 now at the 22 of Punxsutawney. They're going to go 5 wide again. Looking to throw is Ferguson. Ferguson stepping up. Ferguson in trouble. Bounces to the right. Continues to look. Now he holds it down, and he's going to be sacked. He's going to be sacked all the way back at the 31-yard line. That is that Grusky? That is Grusky and Muth on the sack. So that time, the athleticisms, they're going to mark them all the way back at the 32-yard line, a loss of 10. That time, the athleticism of Ferguson kind of cost him a little bit.
Yes, it did.
So it'll bring up a 3rd down and 20 after the sack. 3rd and 20 for Central Clarion. I know as a coach, you'd rather see a guy just throw the ball away there.
When you got a guy like that, Chris, I'll tell you what. I mean, it looked like he
Looks
almost
to throw.
got out of that.
Looking. Continue. He's going to throw it downfield. He's got a guy. A ball is picked off, but there's a flag down. There's a flag down. I think it's going to be offensive or defensive pass interference. The ball was picked off. That is picked off by Noah Weaver, but there was all kinds of contact before the interception. The flag came out immediately. I do believe you're going to see defensive pass interference. It's not an automatic first down. It's not a spot foul, but it is going to keep the drive alive, I do believe. Oh, yeah. That was a good call, Larry. I thought that was a really good call.
Well, we're on the Punxsutawney sideline here.
Yeah, but I thought it was a good call.
Yes.
I really did. I thought there was a lot of contact. So that's going to mark the ball from the 32. Where are they going to take it to? They call a hold or did they call a pass interference? They're going to mark the ball. They're going to say it was all pass interference. So that'll be a 15-yard penalty all the way to the 17-yard line. So they're going to be inside the red zone. And again, I saw there was a lot of contact on that play.
Yes.
Prior to the interceptions. I do think it was the right call. So here it's 3rd down. Ferguson's going to try to reach the edge. He is not going to get there, though. Is good pursuit there by Punxsutawney to knock him out. I think he may have lost a yard or two on the play.
I'm going to say about 3 yards in the play.
So they're going to mark him back at the 20-yard line. Was that Presloyd over there, I think? So that'll make it 4th down and it should be 4th and 8 now. It is 4th down and 8 from exactly the 20-yard line. After Clarion had entered the Pizza Hut red zone, they're knocked back to the 20, which is still on the edge of the red zone, where it'll be 4th down and 8. Big 4th down here with 3:18 to play in quarter number 2. Central Clarion up 13-6. Ferguson looks to throw. Ferguson throwing. Ferguson looking. It's incomplete. And so the pass interference call does not come back to hurt Punxsutawney as the Chucks are able to hold on defense. So with 3:13 to play here in quarter number 2, brought to you by Grange, Lime, and Stone, it'll be Punxsutawney football at their own 20-yard line. Good stand there by the Punxsutawney defense, considering the Central Clarion drive started at the 20-yard line, or the 40-yard line.
And to come back after that interference call. Sometimes that takes a team, swings them the wrong way from a mental standpoint. They did a great job of coverage that time.
So 2 backs back there. They're going to hand that ball. That is Martz on the carry.
Yep, for 5 yards.
He's going to get all the way out to the 26-yard line. Pick up of 6 yards on the play for Landon Martz, who continues to run the football well. So to bring up a 2nd down and 4 for the Chucks. They're going to go 2 receivers to the left, twins in the backfield. This is Thomas now. Thomas has a 1st down and more, running hard up over the 35 to the 36 for a pickup of 10. Punxsutawney continuing to win the line of scrimmage in this one, even though they trail 13-7.
Now they're running behind Gretzky here.
And they're quickly going to go, and it's a fumbled snap, but able to pick it up was Hetrick, and he's able to pick up a couple of yards on the play. Up to the 38-yard line, so pick up a 2 on the play. So Punxsutawney hurrying it up here, going no huddle basically. 2 receivers to the right, wing to the left. Hetrick in the gun. He's going to hand off to Martz. Martz has room. Martz is across midfield. He's at the 40, the 35. He fumbles the football. The football's on the ground, and Central Clarion has it. Dawson Smale was able to get on top of the loose ball at the 20-yard line of Punxsutawney. He fumbled it around the 29, fumbled it forward, and Dawson Smale was able to recover it.
I don't know if that's Martz or not.
That is Martz that is down right now.
It was a good, obviously a good strip tackle on the play, I hope.
No, he wasn't close to being out of bounds there. That was way in bounds. There's some fans that hoped it was out of bounds, but that was just more hoping than reality there. So Dawson Smale able to get on that loose football, and it goes back over to Central Clarion at 1:42 to play here, and that could end up being a huge play as Martz is able to come off the field. Doesn't look like it's too bad, whatever happened, but now Central Clarion's got the ball with 1:42 to play. First down and 10, Central Clarion at their own 20. They've got the offense that can score quickly. They will need to do that here. Ferguson looks to throw. Ferguson now tucks. Now Ferguson throws. There's a flag down. He has a man. That is Kemmer, but there's a flag down all the way back at the 13-yard line, which is in the area of holding, and I do believe this is coming back. Of course, this year it'll be a 10-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage, so it'll move the ball back to the 10-yard line here. So they're going to mark it off again. That marks from the line of scrimmage this year instead of the point of the foul, which would have been the 12-yard line. So that'll move it back to the 10, where it'll be first down and 20 for the Wildcats.
And I'm going to guess that was on number 75. He's just having one heck of a game for Punxsutawney tonight.
Looking to run is Harrison, and Harrison's met and dropped at the line of scrimmage. Well, I don't think they're going to give him anything on that play, and it'll now bring up a second down and 10 as Central Clarion went conservative there. Can't blame them on that one at this point.
I think it's clock management.
Yeah, they do have the 13-6 lead as we run down to a minute to play here in the
And I think they're going to run the clock, as much of the clock as they can here.
Play clock is down to 12. Game clock is at 50. Now the play clock's at 10. They're going to go Ferguson. Ferguson's going to hand it off to Harrison. Harrison runs to the right. He's going to get about 5 or 6 on the play. We'll give him 6 up to the 16. Punxsutawney doesn't look like it's in any hurry to stop the clock either.
Then I think they're going to let the clock run out here.
They do not have to run another play if they don't want to, Central Clarion, that is.
They may try to take something over the top here. And Punxsutawney, I think, covering Burford here, double teaming him. On this
so now we're going to get a flag on the play. And Punxsutawney jumped offside. I'm not sure where you're going there if you're Punxsutawney, but they jumped offside. It'll be accepted. That'll move it up to the 21-yard line, where it'll be 3rd down and 9. It'll be Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, 3rd down here with 9 seconds left.
The question, do you just run the ball and run the clock out and go in and make your adjustments at half, or do you try to hit the long bomb here?
They're going to roll to the right, looking to throw. He's going to throw it. He's got Smale. Ball's almost picked off with 4 seconds to go, as that was Presloyd, and there would have been a lot of empty grass in front of Presloyd if he had caught that football.
Yeah. They were back in what we would call prevent defense.
So that'll bring up, with 4 seconds to go now, a 4th down. And, here's the problem, Larry. It's 4th down, and if you don't run enough time off the clock, you get Punxsutawney the ball at the 21-yard line. So I'm not sure what exactly Davey Eggleton was thinking there, but now he's kind of left himself where his players have to be cognizant of how much time is on the clock, because it's 4th down and 9, and they're going for it here.
Yes, he has Jace.
Ferguson rolls to his right. The clock will run out. Ferguson looking to throw. And now he just tosses it out of bounds. An incomplete pass, and that'll do it here in the first half, with Central Clarion leading Punxsutawney by a margin of 7, 13-6 here in Punxsutawney. We'll be back here in 3 minutes. For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service, and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
With convenient locations in DuBois, Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, you don't have to travel far to get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in north central Pennsylvania since 1960. Born and raised in the area, the doctors and staff at Cole Orthodontic Associates are committed to the people of this region. Visit colesmiles.net to schedule an appointment or consultation at the location nearest you today.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyinc.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com. Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
Tap and Pay Plus is fundraising for the 21st century. Nothing to sell, nothing to hand out, nothing to do other than shop like you normally do. Have everybody that you know download the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app and use it to pay at any of our 300 plus national brand partners. Then watch the money roll in. Learn more at tapandpayplus.com.
Okay, we're back here. Chris is just taking a break here a minute. This is Larry Weiser here, along with the Coach Al. Want to talk about Coach Al here. We just recently taken this long-time college basketball coach, recruiter, and we're kind of lucky we got him coming up to North Clarion High School to be an assistant basketball coach under the legendary Mike Brown, who comes back for another year as head coach up at North Clarion. So glad to have you here, Al.
I appreciate it, Larry. It was obviously a tough decision to finally put an end to my college coaching career after 37 years, but the chance to be home and especially work under a guy like Mike, who I've known for well over 30 years, have an incredible amount of respect for him, what he's done at the high school game and actually coaching college's baseball as well. He's a great guy, and you can't help but look up to him. And it's an opportunity to learn a little bit about the high school game and be around such a legendary coach this year. And I'm looking forward to being at a wonderful school district like North Clarion, where I know a lot of people and have a lot of friends. So it's going to be a lot of fun, Larry.
Well, we're back here. We get a chance to listen a little bit to the Clarion area band here, which I know there's some North Clarion students are also playing in the band here tonight. But getting back to the game here a little bit, where we were, both teams have it's been a great game so far. To point out one of the things we talked, I think Clarion's got to make some adjustments to stop their run. I think Coach Nichols came in with the idea of eating up the clock and try to keep Chase Fergus off the field, and to a certain degree, it's worked pretty well. They're down by one score. On the opposite end, I think Clarion's going to right now to watch that last series. Clarion come out and no back, and Punxsy's just teeing off and starting to put some good pressure on the quarterback, and had a couple of really great pass defenses by Punxsy. So from Central Clarion standpoint, I think they maybe kind of mix things up with their running game and passing game to keep Punxsy a little bit more off balance. They were coming out in more of a run-stop defense at the beginning of the game, which allowed Jace to get down the field. So Chris is back here now.
And we're actually going to step aside. Thanks to more of our sponsors. We will be back in 3 minutes. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, listening on 7 Mountains Media, 94.1 FM, The GOAT.
You're watching high school sports on the YDL Sports Network.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Specialty Fabrication and Powder Coating LLC is family owned and operated out of Franklin, PA. SFPC is actively seeking new talent and has openings at 2 plants located in Venango County. Those openings are either first, second, or third shifts at one or both locations. Check out the specific enrollment opportunities at www.specfab.com or send an email along with your resume to careers@specfab.com. SFPC is an equal opportunity employer.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook. Are you ready for a new home? Building a new home has never been easier when you use Showcase Homes. Customize the home of your dream with our modular components and let the Showcase Homes team of experienced home builders bring your dream to life. From design to construction, the Showcase team has more than 20 years of experience to work for you. Showcase Homes is your experienced new home builders in Butler, Grove City, Slippery Rock, Clarion, and all of Western Pennsylvania. At Showcase Homes, we bring your dreams to life. Back here on the Tap and Pay Plus halftime show, Tap and Pay Plus, fundraising made easy. Earn more funds in less time with nothing to sell, hand out, or collect. Find out more at tapandpayplus.com. That's tap the letter N plus.com. Larry, we got to get those guys up to at least give you guys a presentation at North Clarion. It's really an unbelievable fundraiser thing. You basically get people to download the app. They go out and they shop at a place like Home Depot. They shop at Giant Eagle, wherever. And money just rolls into your program, and the people doing the shopping get some money back too in cashback program.
Anything that sports programs and booster groups can do with the amount of amount of money that it needs to run programs anymore, from uniform expenses, to travel and everything. So I also wanted to point out that there were members of the CL band in there. I said North Clarion come down there, so you had a combined effort by the Clarion, CL, and North Clarion, a true Wildcat.
We're doing a really cool thing with Tap and Pay Plus now on the website. We've got a band of the week. This week it was Otto Eldred. Got the highlight, a little Q&A with them. Folks, you can get on to d9and10sports.com. Nominate your band for band of the week. It'll give an opportunity to maybe get a little video of your band on. I know a lot of people are like, why can't you do the bands at halftime? But we have so many different things that we have going on at halftime, so many different bills that we have to pay that we can't always show the bands at halftime. We are trying to at least give you a little bit of it today. Unfortunately, we can't even give you some of the sound. And there's some copyright things with some of the music as well that interfere with our broadcast. It could actually throw us off the air if we did certain things. But in the general scheme of things, this band of the week is going to give us that opportunity to highlight these bands in ways that we can't do it on a Friday night.
That's great.
And special thanks to those great folks at Tap and Pay Plus for that too.
Just, the bands, the cheerleaders, everything as Friday night under the lights. This is a special event especially here tonight. You've got a lot of Clarion people who have come out. You've got the stands are full over here with Punxsutawney people tonight. And, on top of that, we got a great football game going on right now.
Let's take a look at that football game. It's time for our Brooks, You Are Ledbetter Sports Person of the Year statistics. Do you know an athlete who goes above and beyond, not only on the field of play, but also in the field of life? Then nominate them for the Brooks, You Are Ledbetter Sports Person of the Year award. Find out more at yourdailylocal.com/BHL award. Congrats to Sagerstown's Brady Greco, the 2022-2023 winner. As we take a look here at our statistics for Central Clarion, they have gained 162 yards. They're actually being outgained by Punxsutawney, 164 yards to 162. For Central Clarion, Jace Ferguson, 9 of 15 passing, 134 yards and a touchdown. He's run 5 times for 16 yards. Dawson Smale, 4 catches for 41 yards. Brady Quinn, 3 for 52. Tommy Smith, 1 of 21. Cohen Kemmer, 1 of 20. Noah Harrison, 4 carries and 12 yards. Punxsutawney's done most of its damage on the ground. The Chucks have
144 yards rushing, led by 108 by Landon Martz in that first half on 13 carries. Bo Thomas, 6 for 35, and Maddox Hetrick has 2 for 1. Hetrick is 2 for 4 passing, 20 yards and a touchdown. That touchdown went to Zach Presloyd, who has 1 catch for 17 yards. Moore, 1 catch and 3 yards. At this time, let's take a look at our scoring summary in that first half. Scoring summary is brought to you by the Warren Tire Center. WarrenTireCenter.com. You always score a great deal at the Warren Tire Center. Punxsutawney got things started at 5:43 of quarter number 1 when Presloyd caught the 17-yard pass from Hetrick. White's kick was no good, but Punxsutawney led 6-0 on a drive that took just over 6 minutes to start the game. Central Clarion came back, and it was Tommy Smith, a 21-yard touchdown pass from Jace Ferguson to finish an 8-play, 80-yard drive on their first possession of the game with 1:22 to play in the first half. Our first quarter, an unusual miss of an extra point by Thomas Euchert, who's usually automatic, and it was 6-6. Then Central Clarion took the lead on a 5-play, 72-yard drive that took just under 2 minutes. Finished at 7:06 of the second quarter. It was a Jace Ferguson 2-yard keeper that put Central Clarion up 13-6. That's where we stand here at the half. We're going to be back here in a moment. We'll be back in 2 minutes. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, powered by the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, and listening on 7 Mountain Media's The GOAT, 94.1 FM and 1300 AM. Buying, selling, or building a home? Then call Burford & Henry Real Estate today at 814-227-7355. For more than 15 years, Burford & Henry Real Estate Realtors have been ready to help you in your next property search. They are also the #1 agency selling more homes in the region than anyone else. And with their Showcase Homes divisions, their expert consultants can help you with building the home of your dreams. Check out Burford & Henry online at burfordandhenry.com. Burford & Henry Real Estate Services, something different. Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107. Back here at Punxsutawney High School on the Tap and Pay Plus halftime show as Central Clarion leads Punxsutawney 13-7. It's now time to look at our Pizza Hut scoreboard. Nobody out, Pizza the Hut, pizzahut.com. Taking a look, second quarter score, bit of a surprise here. Bradford on top of DuBois, 6-0. DuBois struggling without Trey Wingert at quarterback. Another little bit of a surprise. This score was a little older. Let's see if we can get a more up-to-date score on the game between Brookville and Montauk. That score, no, we don't have an updated score there. The last score we have, 13-6. Brookville was on top of Montauk. Also, Central Clarion here, 13-6 on top of Punxsutawney. It is Karn City 16-0 on top of St. Mary's. Brockway leading Union AC Valley by a point at halftime, 7-6. Another little bit of a surprise. Ridgeway up 19-7 in the second quarter on Kane. Port Allegheny was up 15-0. That was early in the first quarter. Countersport and Smethport on a game you can watch on the YDL Sports Network, tied at 0 in the second quarter. And Kerwinsville all over Southern Huntington, 21-0. Eisenhower over in District 10, leading Seneca 21-6. Sharon and Grove City scoreless at the half. Sharon's got a great defense. They don't give up very many points at all, the Tigers there. So that's an interesting score. Just taking a look at a couple of those situations. Let's see if we can get that Conneaut Warren score here. Conneaut 8, Warren nothing. That's another game you can listen to on the YDL Sports Network. And we've got a few more sponsors that we need to thank here. We will return in for the radio audience. We'll return in 4 minutes. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, D9 and 10 sports.com.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off. Prime Fitness USA is family-owned and operated out of Franklin, PA. Prime's Smart Strength equipment features the most innovative, versatile, and effective strength training technology in the world. To find out more about Prime, please visit www.primefitnessusa.com. You're watching high school sports on the YDL Sports Network.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Specialty Fabrication and Powder Coating LLC is family owned and operated out of Franklin, PA. SFPC is actively seeking new talent and has openings at 2 plants located in Venango County. Those openings are either first, second, or third shifts at one or both locations. Check out the specific enrollment opportunities at www.specfab.com or send an email along with your resume to careers@specfab.com. SFPC is an equal opportunity employer.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Are you ready for a new home? Building a new home has never been easier when you use Showcase Homes. Customize the home of your dream with our modular components and let the Showcase Homes team of experienced home builders bring your dream to life. From design to construction, the Showcase team has more than 20 years of experience to work for you. Showcase Homes is your experienced new home builders in Butler, Grove City, Slippery Rock, Clarion, and all of Western Pennsylvania. At Showcase Homes, we bring your dreams to life. Back here on the Tap and Pay Plus halftime show. Check them out online at the word tap, the letter N, the word pay, the word plus.com. That's tapandpayplus.com. Fundraising for the 21st century. It's time for Our second half adjustments brought to you by the Rehab Center with 8 locations to serve you, including in Clarion, Brookville, and Katanning. The Rehab Center, chiropractors caring for health who always make the right adjustments.
I think to start with, Punxsutawney needs to continue what they did that first half and running the ball, keeping the ball away from Clarion, keeping that explosive offense from moving up and down the field. They also on defense, they to continue the pressure and forcing Jace to throw on a run has been another key. And of course, their secondary has done a good job adjusting to some of the things that Clarion's tried to do, and especially in that no back offense. For Central Clarion, I think we need to get a little bit more balance, from an offensive standpoint, because right now the Punxsutawney defensive line is just, they're teeing off on the offensive linemen, and Clarion's got a pretty decent offensive line, Colby Wright Smith, but they pretty much seem to be getting, especially when they're no back, because it's all pass. On the defensive standpoint, we'll go back to the first thing I said in the game. I think you want to make Punxsutawney one-dimensional, and they may have to put an additional defender in the box and maybe do some zero coverage and, kind of stop that game, especially – they seem to be running. Punxsutawney is running the ball right behind Gretzky, number 75. If I pronounce your name wrong, I'm sorry, young man, because you're playing one heck of a game. Matthew Gretzky. So he's been a force both offensively and defensively. We got to find the Central Clarion needs to find some answers.
Yep, as we get ready here for our Icy Ink third quarter for all your screen printing and embroidery needs, call Icy Ink at 814-688-0034. Check them out online at icyyyink.com. Be cool, wear icy. Today's game being brought to you by Easy Dog Hot Dog Cart. Easy Dog Hot Dog Cart can be found in and around Clarion and many local events. They serve some of the best hot dogs in Clarion County. Follow Easy Dog on Facebook at facebook.com/Easy Dogs 2022. Now serving lemonade. So as we get ready here to kick it off, it'll be Punxsutawney kicking it off. It'll be Grusky kicking off.
So Grusky will get set to kick off, and we are underway here in the third quarter of action.
As he tees it up, kicks it away. It'll be taken at Burford at the 10-yard line. Burford's up over the 20. Stutter steps at the 22, makes a man miss, gets over the 25. Flag comes down, though, back at the 19-yard line. We'll see where they readjust that flag to. I can't believe it was all the way back to the 19. But that is where
so many times on special teams, somebody will start a block and the defender will run down the field and he may still have his hands on him. That ends up being a clip.
So they're going to say he returned it to the foul was at the 25, and then there was a block in the back on Central Clarion. So that'll back them up to the 15-yard line, I do believe, where they'll start the second half at their own 15-yard line. So Central Clarion will have it first down and 10 at their own 15, 10 seconds into this third quarter, brought to you by Icy Ink. They're going to go 2 receivers to each side, and now Ferguson's going to keep it himself. Ferguson straight up the gut. He's got 9 yards on the play before a hard hit brings him down at about the 19-yard line. So they're actually marked that all the way back to the 10-yard line.
I guess a nice adjustment by the Central Clarion coaching staff.
So now Ferguson's got another one and a first down up over the 30-yard line. So a couple of straight keepers by Ferguson to start this game off.
That wasn't even a cadence call there. He just come up and lifted Jake's backside, let him know to snap the ball. Got Punxsutawney's defense and really didn't need the block.
They're going to have a Tennessee Butter Supply first down at the 32. Caught me off guard with that penalty being a 15-yard penalty on a block in the back. I thought those were only 10-yard penalties, but learn something new every day, I guess.
Here comes Wing T.
So they're going to hand it to Nasser. Nasser into the game for the first time. We didn't see him in the first half at all, Larry.
I saw he ran one time. He got, I think, one carry in the first half.
Not have him for a carry in that first half.
Yeah.
But
Well, they were throwing the ball almost the entire second quarter, and they came at no back offense, so there wasn't.
He's going to get it out to the 38-yard line to pick up a 6er, Noah Nazer. I got it. It's pronounced correctly, right? It's Nazer.
Yes, Nazer.
So it'll bring up a 2nd down and 4. Central Clarion has moved the ball from their own 10 all the way out to their 38-yard line here in just 3 plays. And here is a hand. Was that Ferguson again?
That's Ferguson again.
Ferguson again.
Quarterback keeper.
You talked about that, Larry, that they needed to get him more involved in the running game, and they've done exactly that. Picks up to the 41-yard line. We're going to bring up a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning 3rd down, but it'll be 3rd down and short. 3rd down and a yard here for the Wildcats.
Give credit to Punxsutawney here now. They're moving up in the 5-2, putting more people into the line.
Ferguson will now back up from center to go into the gun.
Oh, he's got a one-on-one opportunity out here.
5 seconds on the play clock. He's going to take it himself. He's going to get a 1st down, and then he makes a move, and he's got more. He's at midfield. He finds a gap. He's at the 40, the 35. He's still on his feet at the 30, finally knocked out of bounds at the 28-yard line.
Right there, he showed why he's their leading rusher right now. I mean, he should have been tackled 15, 20 yards back there. I mean, that was talent right there.
That is a pickup of 31 for Jace Ferguson, and it's 1st down and 10. Wildcats at the Punxsutawney 28-yard line.
By the way, Papa Mike was a pretty good athlete in his own right at Clarion Limestone.
Out of the gun is Ferguson. He's got Nazer to his right, puts a man in motion. That's Quinn. He's going to hand it to Brady Quinn. Brady Quinn on a sweep. Brady Quinn finds a little room inside the 25. Might have gotten to the 24. We'll see where they mark him down. It's going to be a pickup of either 3 or 4 for Brady Quinn.
Right. I like what Central Clarion's doing right now. It's what we talked about at halftime. You know, getting back, running the ball a little bit, not just, becoming one-dimensional themselves, throwing the ball all the time. Now I think there's a little bit of, they're changing up here.
So they're going to give him to the 24, where it's going to be 2nd down and 6. Man in motion. They fake it to him, and then they hand it to, is that Nazer?
The Nazer.
That is Nazer.
Right.
And there's a flag down here, I do believe. Do you see the flag? No, I don't. Yeah, there is. It's on the far side. I do believe this is going to be on Central Clarion. As we wait for the officials to make the call, this is the Showcase Homes penalty.
I think there was a motion call on that.
Oh, we're waiting on it here. I'm still waiting on it here.
What he's looking for.
I think they're looking to see what Punxsutawney wants to do with it. Yeah,
you're giving them the options here.
Yeah, motion on Central Clarion. That'll be accepted. Move the ball back to the 29-yard line. 5th penalty on Central Clarion for 87 yards. I need to put time back on the clock. It's going to be 8:53 here. So it'll be at the 29-yard line.
I'm going to anticipate some play action here. This 2nd down. No.
Ferguson hands it to Nazer. Nazer's got some room. He's over the 25. Takes a man on head on at about the 21, 22-yard line. And another flag down on the play. And that's behind the line of scrimmage. That's in the area of holding again. It's going to be another hold on the Wildcats. I had their penalty yards wrong before. It was at 45 yards. Now it's at 55 yards. But this is going to set them back all the way to the 39-yard line is where it should go to, and that's going to be a second down and forever for Central Clarion. Larry has another Showcase Homes penalty on the Wildcats.
That was like my other key to winning here. You got to stop those knees.
Well, they're going to mark it back at the 28-yard line, so 38-yard line. I mean, a little break there for Central Clarion as it goes as a 9-yard penalty. They were counting off the yardage. There are hash marks out there, but it will be a second down and 20 here. Ferguson looks for throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open. That's Burford. Burford's got it. Yep. And Ethan Burford has himself a touchdown. So Daddy's in Clarion touchdown. Burford broke free for the 30-yard touchdown. Central Clarion takes a 19-6 lead.
That's what play action can do for you, especially if you've been moving the ball. And that's something I thought they were going to run the play before that, but
so now Euchred on to attempt the extra point to give Clarion a 14-point lead. The kick is up. The kick is good. And Central Clarion goes up 20-6 with 8:31 to play here in quarter number 3. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Play ball! Hot dogs and baseball are as American as apple pie, and some of the best hot dogs in Clarion can be found at the Easy Dogs hot dog cart. From plain dogs to specialty dogs like the running back with chili or cheese or the linebacker with cheesy sauce, bacon, barbecue sauce, and crispy onions, and so much more. The Easy Dogs hot dog cart is worth the wait. Follow Easy Dogs on Facebook at facebook.com/EasyDogs2022 to see where they'll be next. And remember, Easy Dogs, see the ability, expect more.
Back here at Punxsutawney is Central Clarion has now taken a 2-touchdown lead, 20-6, scoring on their first possession of each half. And Euchred will set up the kickoff for the Wildcats.
I want to compliment Coach Eggleton and his staff for the halftime adjustments they made coming out. They moved the ball down the field really well, running the ball. And finally, when they got caught up with the penalty there, great play action fake and touchdown.
Euchred to kick it off. He kicks it deep and short. It'll be Moore at the 20 on the run. Moore moves it back towards the center of the field.
Look out.
He looks for some room on the corner. He gets to the 30, cuts up. He'll be tackled by Harrison and a couple of other players at about the 35-yard line. But a nice kickoff return there by Logan Moore. Punxsutawney will start at their own 35-yard line. Now trailing by 2 touchdowns, 20-6. Early here in the third quarter, 8:22 to play in the third quarter.
Punxsy still has time to be patient with their running game.
And they're going to hand it off to March. March straight up the middle for 5 or 6 more. Looks like he had 6. He had over 100 in that first half, and he picks up 6 more to start the second half.
One of the things I really like watching is the offensive defensive line. And you begin to tell the tape here who's controlling that line of scrimmage. Is White getting driven off the ball?
There's another handoff to March. March gets a few more yards. He's going to have enough for a Tennessee Butter Supply first down. Go back to the end of that first half, though, when he had ran the ball inside the 30 and fumbled it, Larry. That really is a big play. And, in fact, they're going to call him just shy of the first down. I thought he'd had it there. But they're going to mark him just shy at the 45-yard line. And there's a flag right at the 45. And it looks like it might go on Central Clarion.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a face mask on Central Clarion. And that will give them the Tennessee Butter Supply first down inside Central Clarion territory at the 49-yard line. So, never mind. I'm not even going to try to figure it out now, Larry.
Yeah.
I mean, it was they marked it at the ball's at the 49-yard line. March has another big gainer here.
And they've been hitting that between that guard tackle slot. And when Clarion tightens down inside there, they kick it back outside. And I was watching some of the things that Coach Knepp, the D-line coach, and I saw that he was both his interior linemen, the nose and tackle, were kind of submarining or staying low so they didn't get driven off the line. But
it'll be first down and 10 at the 37-yard line. Under center is Hetrick. He's going to turn and he's going to hand it to March, and March has some room, and then he does it, and then he does, and he finds another hole, and he's going to have a first down up over the 25 to about the 21-yard line, it looks like. Dawson Smale finally brought him down at the 21, but that's going to be a pickup of 16 for March.
That's actually was designed to go up inside on a trap, and Clarion did a nice job taking on the trap block. And he just bounced it out.
So it's first down and 10 at the 21 after another Tennessee Bitter Supply first down. So with 6.5 minutes to go here in quarter number 3, brought to you by AC. And here comes Punxsutawney. And here's March again up the middle.
Just a missed tackle there.
He might have picked up 3 on the play to the 18. So inside the Pizza Hut red zone go the Chucks. Punxsutawney looking to answer the Clarion touchdown, Central Clarion touchdown with one of their own here. Hetrick pitches it to March. March inside the 15. He's got a hole. He's into the 10. Down to about the 7-yard line with another Punxsutawney Chuck first down. It's going to be first and goal for the Chucks at the 7.
You got a little bit of help there, Chris, with there's some jerseys that were being pulled away there.
Larry, I think there's jerseys that get pulled away on every running play.
Not usually on the outside, Chris. It's usually something they can see.
And actually mark him down at the 6. First and goal at the 6. Hand off to March. He's going to go right back up the middle. He's going to get a couple more yards on the play. Where are they going to put him down, Larry? I can't see from where I'm sitting.
Looks like
they're going to call it the 3.
Yep.
So second down and goal from the 3 for Punxsutawney. March is going to be the tailback again. They're going to turn. They're going to hand it to him. He heads towards the end zone. And does he get there? He does. It's a Daddy's in Clarion touchdown for Landon March. And Punxsutawney closes the gap to 8. 20-12 on the March touchdown run.
See what Punx is going to do here. They're going to go for 2, or they're going to, nope, they're bringing out their PAT, point after attempt group.
So White is going to try the point after here to get them within 7 with 4:27 to play. Kick is up. That kick is good. And it is now 20-13 in favor of Clarion. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, listening on Seven Mountains Media.
Grange Lime and Stone, located 10 miles west of Punxsutawney along Route 536, will mine, crush, and size limestone and sand rock for industrial, commercial, and residential use. Grange Lime and Stone will deliver, or you can pick up, your choice. For more information, call Grange Lime and Stone at 814-938-4883. That's 814-938-4883.
Back here with 4:27 to play in quarter number 3, brought to you by AC. It is now Clarion, Central Clarion 20-13. So Mason Burford scores for Central Clarion, followed by a touchdown by Landon March for Punxsutawney. We're back to a 7-point game, right where we were at halftime. But now it's 20-13 with 4:27 to play. This is still anybody's football game.
Absolutely. It took, about 3 minutes to get down the field and score on that?
3 minutes and 55 seconds to go 65 yards on 8 plays. Here's the kick by Grusky. It's a short kick. It's going to bounce. Burford's going to take it at the 12. He's up over the 20, makes a cut, looking to get to the 25 on the outside. He does, then over the 30 and out of bounds at about the 31 or 32-yard line, where Central Clarion will put the ball in play here, up 7.
I think Central Clarion comes back out and do exactly what they did in the last series. Try to mix things up and provide some balance to their offense.
So they're going to put the ball down at the 30-yard line here with 4:19 to play in the third quarter. Brought to you by Icy Inc. with Central Clarion leading Punxsutawney 20-7. Ferguson will be in the gun. That looks like that's Harrison next to him now. Ferguson will take the snap, looks to throw, throws it over there. He's got Kemmer. Cohen Kemmer is going to be real close to the first down. We'll see where they put him out of bounds. They put him out at the 49. He'll be a yard shy of the first down. Cohen Kemmer has had a couple of catches today.
Yes, he has. Actually, I had both receivers up in that time. He could have hit Smale too.
So Smale and Kemmer will go to this side. Which is the near side. I think that's Quinn and Burford on the far side.
Yep,
Ferguson's going to keep it and run. Ferguson's going to have the first down and a little bit more as he closes in at about the 44-yard line. That's a Tennessee Butter Supply first down for Jace Ferguson.
It's a nice call that they spread them out in a 2-by-2 formation and use the running back as the lead blocker in the play.
So first down and 10 for Central Clarion at their own 44-yard line, down to 3:44 to play on a running third quarter clock. Ferguson back to throw. He wants to go deep. He throws deep, and it is jumbled and just dropped. Oh, Mason Burford almost made another highlight row catch. He was running stride by stride with the Punxsutawney defender, and it just came up just a tad bit short. As he had it and then juggled it and then couldn't pull it down. I think that was Weaver over there on the coverage. Great coverage, though, by Punxsutawney.
He was right there with him.
Running stride for stride with Mason Burford. Burford has had a couple of near highlight reel catches.
Okay, here they come with
5 receivers now. Looking to throw. Going to throw short. Throws it short. Quinn makes one man miss. Then he is tackled, I think, shy a yard short of the first down. It's going to be a 3rd down and 1. A Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, 3rd down and short coming up for Central Clarion. Ball's at the 47-yard line. Central Clarion going fast here. Ferguson again with nobody back with him. Now he comes up under center. He'll take the snap and he'll go straight forward, and he's going to have another Tennessee Builder Supply. First down at about the 40. That'll be, he's inside. They were actually at the 47 of, said they were at their own 47, but they were at the 47 of Punxsutawney, and now they're inside the 45 at the 44 after that first down run. So 1st and 10 for Central Clarion here, trying to expand on its 20-13 lead with 2.5 minutes to play in quarter number 3. Back to throw is Ferguson under trouble. He's looking. He's going to be escapability. Unbelievable. He's going to pick up maybe 4 yards on the play. There were 2 Punxsutawney defenders that thought they had him, and they didn't. And now both of those guys look like they're
player injured here.
Yeah, they've got one player looking like he is got a little bit of an ankle issue. Now he's going to go down, and we are going to take a quick timeout here. We will return in 30 seconds.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Prime Fitness USA is family owned and operated out of Franklin, PA. Prime's Smart Strength equipment features the most innovative, versatile, and effective strength training technology in the world. To find out more about Prime, please visit www.primefitnessusa.com.
Back here on the YDL Sports Network, Seven Mountains Media. Great run there by Jace Ferguson to pick up 4 when he was probably should have lost about 10. Now he's back to throw. Under pressure again. Steps up again. This time he's caught from behind, but he's going to still pick up a yard or 2 on the play. Copenhagen and Martz on the tackle. They tackled him from behind, but he picked up 2 on the play.
Coming from the edge. It's got to get rid of that ball quicker.
So they're at the Punxsutawney 38-yard line. It'll be a 3rd down and 4. Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, 3rd down. When you get backed up, Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, get you moving again. LutonsPlumbing.com. So 3rd down and 4 for Central Clarion. The Wildcats at the 38. They'll go 5 receivers, and Ferguson's going to keep it himself. Ferguson's got a 1st down and more. He's at the 30. He's inside the 30, down to about the 27-yard line with another Tunnesta Builder Supply 1st down. So a lot of Jace Ferguson here in the second half for Central Clarion's offense.
He is their leading rusher. We talked about that at the beginning of the game here, Chris.
So he'll be at the Punxsutawney 27 after a pickup of 11 when they spread it out. Well, I guess that's more like the 30 to 28-yard line. So pickup of 10. Either way, it's a 1st down to a minute to play here in the Icy Ink 3rd quarter. Today's game also being brought to you by Joe's Drive-In in Punxsutawney.
He's coming back in there with his wing T offense here.
And now Central Clarion's going to have to burn a timeout as the play clock was winding down. We'll take that timeout with him. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, D9 and 10 Sports.com.
Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed.
Tap and Pay Plus is fundraising for the 21st century. Nothing to sell, nothing to hand out, nothing to do other than shop like you normally do. Have everybody that you know download the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app and use it to pay at any of our 300 plus national brand partners. Then watch the money roll in. Learn more at tapandpayplus.com.
(20-13) here with 47 seconds. We'll get that updated. 47 seconds to play here in quarter number 3. It'll be a 1st down and 10 at the Punxsutawney 28-yard line for Central Clarion.
And this could be the final play of the quarter here.
Out of the gun again with, looks like Harrison is the sidecar. Man in motion is Quinn. They're going to hand it to him, and Quinn on the sweep. Quinn is going to bounce to the outside. Quinn's going to be inside the 20, closing inside the 10, down to about the 7 or 8 yard line. It looks like he's going to be down at the 7 yard line. So Clarion enters the Pizza Hut red zone. Nobody out Pizza Hut. PizzaHut.com at the Punxsutawney 7 yard line.
That's a great run. What I like about it is, when you're teaching running backs, we talk about circle the field, push up the field, force the defense to come down inside, then kick it back outside. That's exactly what Brady did. That's a technically great run.
So will Central Clarion help? Central Clarion has to run another play here as there's about a second difference on the play clock. Ferguson out of the gun with 2 sidecars. He's going to hand it to Noah Harrison. Harrison bounces to the outside. Harrison's going to be inside to about the 1 yard line. That's where Central Clarion will have the ball when we get back to start the 4th quarter, with Central Clarion leading 20-13 and knocking on the door. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, D9 and 10 Sports.com, live listening on Seven Mountains Media. We'll be back in 1 minute.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as We are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
So it'll be well, they're putting the ball at the 4-yard line, and I don't know why. He was definitely inside the 4, wasn't he?
I said the ball's on the – look at it there.
So did he step out of – he must have stepped out of bounds on the far side there, Larry, and we didn't see it. And I'm marking at the 4 here, so it'll be second down and goal at the 4 for Central Clarion. We thought Harrison had gotten to the 1, but he must have stepped out of bounds. So it'll be second and goal at the 4 as we start the fourth quarter. They're going to throw it, and out there is that Heineman. I think that's Hayden Heineman with the touchdown. It is Hayden Heineman with the Central Clarion touchdown. Another Daddies in Clarion touchdown.
Nice play-action play out of that.
So that makes it 26-13 Central Clarion. And Euchard on to kick the extra point.
One thing that Jace does so well besides running the ball and throwing the ball, he does a great job of carrying out his fakes.
That kick is good, so it's now 27-13 in favor of Central Clarion. We'll return in 30 seconds.
With convenient locations in DuBois, Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, you don't have to travel far to get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in north central Pennsylvania since 1960. Born and raised in the area, the doctors and staff at Cole Orthodontic Associates are committed to the people of this region. Visit colesmiles.net to schedule an appointment or consultation at the location nearest you today.
Back here after Central Clarion scores on the 4-yard touchdown pass from Jace Ferguson to Hayden Heineman. And it is now 27-13 Wildcats with 11:57 to play in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter brought to you by Generational Wealth Management. Find out more at gwm.nm.com. Euchre kicks it deep. It's going to be taken by Presloyd at the 5. He's over the 10, cuts it to 15, cuts it at the 20, finds a hole. He's at the 30, the 35, the 40, the 45, the 50, into Central Clarion territory, tackled at around the 45-yard line. So he took that at his own, 5-yard line, Larry?
Right. Great, couple great blocks there, but also a couple of missed tackles on that.
They're going to call him out at the 45-yard line of Central Clarion. So Punxsutawney needed a lift. They got it. I do think that Presloyd was down on the sideline. He is. Not sure what happened to him. And now they're going to hand it to Martz. And
Jake Smith coming in there. That was a great read by Jake Smith, middle linebacker.
So Martz, no gain on that play. Stopped at the 45. It'll be second down and 10. So after the long return, they weren't able to gain anything on first down. So now it's going to be second down and 10 for the Chucks at the Central Clarion 45, trailing by 14, 27-13 with 11-12 to play here in the fourth quarter. Brought to you by Generational Wealth Management. They're going to turn it. They're going to hand it to Martz again. Or is that Thomas? That was Martz, and Martz is only going to get a yard or two on the play, and now it's going to bring up a crucial third down for the Chucks. Third down and 8 from the Central Clarion 43. After getting the lift on the kickoff return, if you're Punxsutawney, you want to be able to capitalize. But right now, Larry, they're going to need a big play.
That's Braylon Beckwith come up and made a nice tackle on that play. Sometimes those linebackers of Central Clarion begin getting caught up. They're too close to the line of scrimmage and getting caught up with blocks on the line.
So they're going to go 4 receivers, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Single back for Hetrick out of the gun. He's going to fake it. He's looking to throw. He's under pressure, rolling to his right, looking to throw, throws it downfield, and he's going to throw it incomplete. As providing pressure there was Matt Alston, big number 54, the junior. So 4th down and 8 at the 43, down 2 touchdowns. You go for it here, Coach Weiser.
Yes.
Punxsutawney looks like they're agreeing with you on that one as they look over to the sideline. Hetrick gets his signal. He'll relay it to the huddle.
I think.
So it'll be
go for it.
4th down and 8 at the 43 of Central Clarion. Trips to the 2 receivers to each side this time. Out of the gun is Hetrick. 1 second to go on the play clock, and they're going to have to call a timeout. So they're going to call a timeout with 10:16 to play. We'll take it with them. We'll return in 30 seconds. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, D9 and 10 Sports.com, and listening on Seven Mountains Media.
Play ball! Hot dogs and baseball are as American as apple pie, and some of the best hot dogs in Clarion can be found at the Easy Dogs hot dog cart. From plain dogs to specialty dogs like the running back with chili or cheese or the linebacker with cheesy sauce, bacon, barbecue sauce, and crispy onions, and so much more. The Easy Dogs hot dog cart is worth the wait. Follow Easy Dogs on Facebook at facebook.com/EasyDogs2022 to see where they'll be next. And remember, Easy Dogs, see the ability, expect more.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids? What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
It'll be 4th down and 8 for Punxsutawney at the Central Clarion 43, trailing by 14, 27-13 with 10:16 to play. Hetrick's going to come out with 2 receivers to each side. Martz is the tailback. Next to him in the shotgun. Central Clarion has 10 guys within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage.
They're pressing here.
Throwing, and they went early. Yep, Punxsutawney went early there. The receiver in the slot on the right side jumped early, and that'll bring up a 4th down and 13.
I think the decision now.
Now they're going to punt the ball with a defense that really hasn't stopped Central Clarion the whole game. I'm not sure if I agree with this situation. 4th and 13, 4th and 8. I realize there's a little bit of a difference there, but they're both 4th and long situations.
What's kind of changed this is that Punxsy's been running the ball. Will almost on Clarion is there were 2 key tackles there by Jake Smith, and then Beckwith had forced them into passing downs.
So that'll send back Manners to punt. 2 receivers deep for Clarion. Gets it out, and it's going to bounce and roll inside the 10-yard line to about the 9-yard line. So that's where Central Clarion will put it in play after that 39-yard punt inside the 10 by Adam Manners.
I think this is a situation where Allen's got to put more people up on the line of scrimmage and take a chance at I would think Clarion's going to try to come out and run the ball. They may shock me, though.
10:05 to play. Dave Eggleton, not necessarily known for his conservative offensive play calling, though.
Absolutely.
So it'll be at the 9-yard line, though. I think you have to be a little conservative here up 2 touchdowns. You don't want to throw a pick 6. Ferguson will be in the gun. Looks like he's got Harrison as his sidecar. Going to put 2 receivers out there where they're going to go with a wing and a tight end. Back to throw. He wants to throw deep. He's got Smale. It's one-on-one. And Dawson Smale with a fantastic catch. Wow. And then there's a late flag coming out down around the 19, 20-yard line. I don't know if somebody said something or what that is, but there was a great catch by Dawson Smale at the 39. We'll wait the flag. Or did they have an ineligible? Oh, they had an ineligible receiver downfield. Wow. That ineligible receiver downfield on Clarion. Central Clarion erases a big gainer that would have taken the ball all the way out to the 40-yard line.
It negates an outstanding catch. That's just.
Oh, that'll be, is that a half the distance call at this
yes,
point?
Yes, it should be.
So that would put us at the 5. We'll see where they mark it. Was at the 9, so we'll see where they end up marking this. So
could be half the distance.
So where are they putting it down at here? Put the football down, guys.
Come on, guys.
Mark it at the 5-yard line.
First and 15.
No, first and 14, even though it's funny. They marked it from the 4. The sticks are at the 9.5, almost the 10. It was like the sticks didn't go with where the ball was actually spotted at because that last play started at the 9. So it's going to be, we'll call it 15. Out of the gun again is Ferguson. Ferguson's going to hand it off. This is Nasser, I think. And he's going to get out to about the original line of scrimmage, the 9-yard line.
Yes, that's Noah.
So Nader gets out to the 9.
I'd like to see some clock if I'm Central Clarion's coach. I'd like to see him eat some clock right here.
They don't look to be in any hurry right now with 9 minutes to play on a running fourth quarter clock. Central Clarion leads by 2 touchdowns, 27-13. They're going to hand it off to Nazer again. Nazer is going to pull his way up to about the 15-yard line. Oh, 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4.5.
Looks like 3rd and 5 to me, Chris.
So it'll be a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. 3rd down for Central Clarion. Big defensive stands here for Punxsutawney. If they can make a stop, they'll have a chance to get good field position. Out of the gun with 5 wide receivers. Looking to throw. Throws it over there. He's got Burford. Burford at the 20. He's going to have to make a move. He's got the first down, though, out at around the 23-yard line or so. Mason Burford.
Punxsutawney made some nice adjustment where they were hitting that hitch on the inside in the first half, and they come out really actually in the second quarter. They've been jamming their receivers coming off the line there. And Clarion counted, right? Central Clarion counted there with getting to the outside receiver.
So that's a pickup of 8 on the play for the first down at the 23-yard line of Central Clarion. Down to 8:16 to go.
We got Harrison in there now.
They're going to hand it. Nope, they're not going to hand it. They want to go deep. They've got Dawson Smale. Dawson's got it at the 40, 35, 40, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown! Central Clarion, Dawson Smale. That is a 77-yard touchdown pass from Jace Ferguson to Dawson Smale.
He got that ball, and I'm telling you what, no one was going to stop him at that point. He pulled away. Yeah,
33-13 in favor of the Wildcats after the long touchdown pass to Dawson Smale. On to kick the extra point is Euchert. It'll be out of the hold of Smith. It's a high. And the kick is good. What a job by Tommy Smith bringing down that high snap. So it is now Central Clarion 34-13. We'll return in 30 seconds. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, D9 and 10 Sports.com. Listening on Seven Mountains Media.
When you go to Joe's Drive-In in Punxsutawney, it's like stepping back in time. Joe's Drive-In has hot dogs, cheeseburgers, fries, ice cream, and so much more, all at a wallet-friendly price. You can eat in or take out. Call ahead to place your takeout order, 814-938-5760. Joe's Drive-In, across from the ball fields on Indiana Street, has been serving the Punxsutawney community for over 50 years. Online at joesdrivein.com. Joe's Drive-In is open every day but Wednesday from 11 to 8. Joe's Drive-In, Punxsutawney's favorite family spot.
Back here at Jack Hart Field, Central Clarion is now up 3 touchdowns, 34-13, after the 77-yard bomb to Dawson Smale.
Chris, that was a great play call by the Central Clarion staff.
So Dawson Smale now has 5 catches for 118 yards and a touchdown. As getting ready to kick off here is Euchred again for the Wildcats. This time it's a squibber. It's going to be taken at the 20-yard line, and that is Noah Weaver, and he's going to be robbed down at the 23, maybe the 25-yard line.
Just trying to pick up the number who made the tackle there.
Let's see where they put the ball down at here. They're going to mark it at the 25. Where the Chucks now down 3 touchdowns. And Larry, this game has gone a little bit like the game at Red Bank last week for Punxsutawney. They were in the football game, and then all of a sudden they weren't. And that's kind of the same way it's happened tonight.
Just one series seems to turn it.
Hetrick out of the gun. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to throw, and it is juggled and dropped. That was Thomas, I think, over there.
Right.
So it'll bring up a 2nd down and 10, down to 7:55 to play. Central Clarion now, remember, Punxsutawney was outgaining Central Clarion by 4 yards at halftime. Central Clarion now outgaining Punxsutawney 431 yards to 225.
I think you're going to start seeing pressure on defense.
Here is a handoff to Martz. Martz cuts it back inside, gets a couple of yards out, maybe 5 to the 30. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and 5 at the 30-yard line. And see, that's where I go back to the 4th down when you were going to go for it and then punted. Central Clarion's offense is so explosive. That's why I don't think I would have punted, but that's just me. Looking to throw is Hetrick. Hetrick under pressure, escapes once. Now he rolls. He's trying to run to pick up the 1st down. He's going to, I think, do it. It's going to depend on the spot. Will they mark it as a 1st down? It looks like they will. If it's right on the yard line, it should be a 1st down for Punxsutawney. And it is. It's a 1st down. Nice job there by Maddox Hetrick to pick up the 1st down at the 35-yard line.
That 150-pound quarterback looked like a fullback on that play.
So they're going to go quick here. They're going to hand it to Martz on a sweep. Central Clarion has bodies there, and that's going nowhere. Over there is Tommy Smith to make the initial contact at the 35-yard line. No gain. So Central Clarion definitely is adjusted to that sweep play here in the 2nd half.
Absolutely. The line play is starting to begin to change. I mean, you watch the change in the line of scrimmage. Early on in the game, Punxsutawney was really winning. This time,
back to throw is Hetrick. He's got a guy out there, and that guy has the football. Yep. That is Noah Weaver over there. Logan Moore with the catch. Hard to see with those uniform numbers, but Logan Moore is across midfield at the 46-yard line of Central Clarion. 1st down and 10 for Punxsutawney. Clock rolls to 6:18. Or actually, it stopped at 6:18. Looking to throw again. Under trouble. Steps up. Makes one guy miss. 2nd guy, though, is going to just drag him down. Just dragging him down by his jersey was Braylon Beckwith on the sack back at the 50-yard line.
I think they want to hurry up here. They're going to get back into this.
So Beckwith with the sack makes it 2nd down and 14. Beckwith just tossed him down like a rag doll there. So they're going to go 2 receivers to the left, wing to the right, single back is Martz, and they're going to hand it to Martz, and Martz is going to high step his way to about the 45-yard line. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 9. It's a Luden's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning 3rd down.
You know what I really like about this Martz kid at running back. He's always he's lowering his body. His head's always forward. He's not getting knocked back. He's always getting those extra yards.
3rd and 9, down to 5:19 to play. Looking to throw is Hetrick. Hetrick wants to go deep. He's got Weaver. Weaver can't make the catch, but there's a flag down. I think they're going to get Mason Burford for a pass interference. So that will be a Showcase Homes penalty. When building a new home, you'll never be penalized when you use Showcase Homes. Feel bad about that being a Showcase Homes penalty. That's Mason's dad, Brian.
Yes, it is.
And unfortunately, Mason was the one over there that's going to get the pass interference call on it. It'll be a 15-yard penalty. It should bring the ball to the 30-yard line, which will be enough for a Tonesta Builder Supply first down for Punxsutawney. So it will be at the 30-yard line where it's first down. At the Central Clarion 30-yard line. And now we've got another flag. And it's going to be a false start on Punxsutawney. So the flag taketh and the flag giveth away.
It looked like their wide receivers there just jumped a little bit early.
It's a couple times that's happened in this second half.
I mean, I'm sure coaches talked about it. They got to look at the ball. Don't listen to the snap count.
5:11 to play, so it's first down and 15 at the 35 of Central Clarion. Punxsutawney needs 3 scores. They're back to throw is Hetrick. Hetrick, he wants to go. He's got a guy out. There's a flag down. It's an incomplete pass. That flag is in the area of holding. It is a hold. We'll see what Central Clarion does. It would be 2nd and 15 or 1st and 25. What do you do, Coach Weiser?
God, you're always putting me on this spot here, Chris.
This is what you did
You
for
know
35 years.
I'm probably going to take the down.
I'm with you. I'd take the down too, but we'll see what Coach Eggleton does. I just want to be inside the mind of a head coach when making these kind of decisions with this kind of time left and this kind of score.
I think that in a situation where they become
Well, they're
one-dimensional.
going to take the penalty.
Okay, well.
That tells you what you and I know, right? Coach Al says he would have taken the penalty. Basketball coach says take it further. Hey, what do we know, Larry? The basketball coach is smarter than both of us. By the way, congratulations to Coach Al. Just got hired on as the assistant basketball coach at North Clarion, taking the next step in his basketball coaching career, first at the high school level. Back to throw is Hetrick. He throws it away. You can now throw it away in high school football, right? Yes. So I think he was outside the tackle box, so that should be okay. I like the fact that they changed that rule. I thought it was really dumb that hadn't been changed when every other level had changed it. It's a player safety issue is really what it comes down to.
Correct. All these rules are.
Most of them.
Yeah.
It'll be 2nd down now and 25 at the 45. They've gotten all the way to the 30 after that penalty, but then 2 penalties have pushed them back, and it's now 2nd down and 25 with 5:01 to play. Looking to throw is Hetrick. He wants to go deep. Looking for Weaver, and he overthrows him. In fact, Burford was closer to that than Weaver was, than Weaver was, and now it's 3rd down and 25.
Yeah, great defensive position. Did not let him get over the top on him.
They keep calling him Buford here. Mason T. Buford. What was that? Smokey and the Bandit?
Yes.
Yeah, Buford T. What? That was a great movie, Smokey and especially the first one. The other 2, by the time they got to 3, it was pretty lame, but so were most movies. Only really The Godfather got better as the ones went down. Looking to throw is Hetrick. He throws it over the middle, and it's caught.
Braylon Beckwith.
Beckwith on the tackle of Thomas. Nowhere near a first down. So it's going to bring up a 4th down and forever here. It's 4th and 23 from the 43-yard line. Not even sure Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning can get you back from this. They'll try, though. Give them a call. Check them out online at Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.com. So they're going to go 4 wide receivers here on 4th and 23 with 4:21 to play. Hetrick looks to throw over the middle, a little high, and it's picked off at the 24-yard line. With it is a Bobcat. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. He's still on his feet. That's Brady Quinn. Quinn turns it up at the 10. Brady Quinn is gone. Touchdown. Central Clarion, pick 6. Brady Quinn.
I see no flags, but I got to tell you what, he got help from every one of the members of his team after that interception. There was great blocking down the field.
So Brady Quinn picked that ball off at about the, what did we say, Larry, 22-yard line or so?
22, yes.
And takes it to the house. Brady Quinn's house call puts Clarion up 40-13, and Euchre on to kick the extra point.
Well, Papa Jess, you got to be pretty proud of that one right there.
So Euchre on to kick the extra point after the pick six by Brady Quinn. This kick is up. This kick is good, and it's 41-13 Central Clarion. We'll return in 30 seconds. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network. D9 and 10 sports.com, listening on Seven Mountains Media.
Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com.
Here at Jack Hart Field, where Brady Quinn's long interception return, we think it was 78 yards. We'll get that official after the game, but it is now 41-13 in favor of Central Clarion with 4:02 to play. As it was at one point 20-13, and Central Clarion has scored 21 straight unanswered points.
Kind of where the game went with Punxsutawney last week.
And that kickoff will roll into the end zone for the touchback. So Punxsutawney will have the ball at their own 20-yard line, trailing now 41-13. Punxsutawney has St. Mary's, I do believe, next week, Larry?
Yes.
Central Clarion is are they Bradford or DuBois next?
I think it's Bradford next week, Chris.
I think you're correct. It's CL, if I'm not mistaken, now.
Yeah.
Is it still Hetrick at quarterback?
I don't know.
They're going to hand the ball off to Thomas, and Thomas breaks a tackle, still fights his way. Ball's on the ground, and I think Central Clarion has it, or they're going to say he's down. They're going to say he's down. They're going to say he was down at the 24-yard line. The ball did come loose, but they said Thomas was down first at the 24.
With some of these scores right now, Chris, we got DuBois 10, Bradford 6, Brookville 34, Montauk 12, Garden City 16, St. Mary's.
Well, that game is now 30-7, Larry.
Okay. My scoreboard's not live then.
Yeah. Central Clarion plays Bradford next week at CL, and they give that to Martz there, or was that Thomas? Martz was the ball carrier. He'll get out to about the 22. We actually lose a yard or two. I think he'll lose 2 on the play. So that'll bring up a 3rd down and 8 now. Send 3 receivers to the right here. Hetrick throws it. He gets Moore, and Moore's going to be close to the 1st down. I don't know if they're going to give it to him or not. Let's see, where do they put him down? Do they give him the 1st down, or they say he's short? They're going to give him the 1st down. It's going to be a Tenesta Bitter Supply 1st down at the 30-yard line of Punxsutawney with 2:20 to play on a running clock here in quarter number 4, brought to you by Generational Wealth Management. Central Clarion well in control, 41-13. Here's a handoff to Thomas. He spins, continuing to spin, and he's going to fight his way for a 1st down or real close to it. I think he's going to have the 1st down. We'll see where they mark it, but a great run there by Bo Thomas. That is going to be a 1st down. Another Tenesta Bitter Supply 1st down. Nice run by Thomas. A lot of the starters seem to be still out there for both teams here, despite the score and 1:43 to play.
We'd like to start seeing some people, especially both teams are still.
Got to throw, throws it. He's got a man over there. That was Weaver on the catch. With these camo uniforms, really hard to see the numbers. It's going to be another first down, though, for the Chucks inside Central Clarion territory at the 48-yard line of the Wildcats. But this game is pretty much in the books with 1:32 to play. And this snap is all the way over his head, and Hetrick's going to have to cover it up at the 40-yard line, his own 40-yard line. So they're going to now be 2nd and 22 at their own 40.
Yeah, these are tough plays in the playbook. Aren't too many 2nd and 22 plays.
Trying to figure out why the clock is stopped right now, but when it runs, it'll be at 1:29. It should be actually running.
Should have been moving the whole time.
Yeah, I don't know why. Nobody called timeout, and the clock is still not being started. I have no idea why that was. He's going to throw it, and catching it is Thomas, and he'll be out to about the 48-yard line. Or the 47, I guess it'll be called. He's 3rd down and 15 now. 3rd down and 15 for the Chucks. And now we get a stoppage in play, and it's going to be – what it's going to be. We have an official's timeout. Not sure what it's for. Well, they're making this game just drag here. They have 2nd down on the down marker, but I'm pretty sure it should be 3rd down. You had the bad snap, then you had a play. How is it 2nd down on the down marker and on the scoreboard?
I believe it's 3rd down too, actually.
Yeah.
We do believe it's 3rd down. Hetrick back to throw. Hetrick rolls to his right. Hetrick goes deep downfield. He's got a man. That's Weaver. And Weaver is going to get close to the first down. I kind of hope he has it based on the fact that it should be 4th down if he doesn't. I'm going to mark him at the 38. They're going to say he's a yard short, and they're still saying it's 3rd down, but it should be 4th down. Weaver throws, and it's tipped, and it's incomplete, and this should be a turnover on downs, or are we going to have a 5-down situation? Wow, they are saying that it's 4th down now. Wow. They messed that one up. I know I'm not supposed to say much, but that's a mistake. And he's going to be tripped up at the 40.
And that should do it.
And that should do it with 9 seconds left. So they got a 5-down situation we had there, Larry.
Did they give him a first? Okay.
And now they're just going to let the clock run out. And that's going to do it. Final score, 41-13, Central Clarion over Punxsutawney. We'll return with our post-game show in 3 minutes. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, D910sports.com. For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
With convenient locations in DuBois, Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, you don't have to travel far to get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in north central Pennsylvania since 1960. Born and raised in the area, the doctors and staff at Cole Orthodontic Associates are committed to the people of this region. Visit colesmiles.net to schedule an appointment or consultation at the location nearest you today.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyinc.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com. Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
Tap and Pay Plus is fundraising for the 21st century. Nothing to sell, nothing to hand out, nothing to do other than shop like you normally do. Have everybody that you know download the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app and use it to pay at any of our 300 plus national brand partners. Then watch the money roll in. Learn more at tapandpayplus.com.
Back here at Punxsutawney, where Central Clarion wins 41-13, scoring the last 21 points after it was 20-13. It's time for our Tap and Pay Plus post-game show. Fundraising for the 21st century, tapandpayplus.com. That's tap, the letter N, payplus.com. Time for our Brooks U.R. Ledbetter statistics for Central Clarion. They gained 431 yards to 273 for Punxsutawney. Jace Ferguson, 14 carries, 96 yards and a touchdown. 15 of 22 passing for 279 and 4 touchdowns. A lot of that goes to Dawson Smale, 5 catches, 118 yards and a touchdown. Also some pretty good defense there from Dawson. And of course he had the long 77-yard touchdown bomb that pretty much was the nail in the coffin in this football game.
Yes, it was.
Brady Quinn, a couple of carries for 25 yards. He also had a pick 6. Noah Nazer, 3 carries for 16 yards. Harrison, 5 for 15. Brady Quinn also 4 catches for 61 yards. Mason Burford had 2 for 46 and a touchdown. Owen Kemmer, 2 for 29. For Punxsutawney, Landon Martz led the way, 27 carries, 177 yards and a touchdown. Maddox Hetrick, 8 of 15 passing with an interception and a touchdown, 59 yards. Moore, 3 catches for 30 yards. Presloyd, 1 for 17 and a touchdown. Let's take a look at our scoring summary. Scoring summary brought to you by the Warren Tire Center, warrentirecenter.com. Looking at the scoring summary, Punxsutawney started the scoring on their first drive, 17-yard pass from Hetrick to Presloyd. Tommy Smith answered with a 21-yard catch from Jace Ferguson, and then Ferguson a 2-yard run. That was all the scoring in the first half, Larry. It was 13-7 Wildcats at the half. Couple of touchdowns in the third quarter, 1 from each team. Mason Burford, 38-yard pass from Ferguson, made it a 20-7 game, and then Landon Martz with a 3-yard touchdown right minute, 20-13, and then in the fourth, it was all Central Clarion. Hayden Hyman, 4-yard touchdown catch, Dawson Smale, 77 yards, and Brady Quinn, 78-yard interception return. We're going to step aside here, folks, for 1 minute. When we get back, we'll have our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg player of the game.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook. Here it's time to name our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg player of the game. You're looking at him. It is Dawson Smale of the Central Clarion Wildcats. 5 catches, 118 yards, including a 77-yard touchdown catch. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you come for the food and stay for the view. It's time for our Cole Orthodontics Associates post-game interview. Our player of the game interviews this year brought to you by Cole Orthodontic Associates with convenient locations in Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren. You too can get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. That is Dawson Smale. That'll be our Cole Orthodontics interview. Dawson, first of all, a really good win for you guys against a really hard football team. Just talk a little bit about coming out and being 4-0 now.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it feels great to get the win. I mean, they're a great team. They played us really well in the first half, and then we kind of came out in the second half. I mean, they couldn't our passing game was really good tonight, and when we weren't getting our runs, we were finding openings and making good cuts and just playing good team football.
In the first half, they really were able to eat you guys up a little bit on the ground. What kind of adjustments did you guys make at halftime?
Just filling our gaps on the D-line and making sure our backers get in there and quit getting pushed out.
And then, it's still 20-13 going, it was 20-13 going to the fourth quarter. But the play action pass to Hayden Hindman seemed to really get you guys back on track a little bit. Talk a little bit about how exciting it was to see the tight end get involved a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it was awesome. He's a great asset to have. I mean, he can catch the ball. He's a good blocker, and it was just awesome to see him slip out in the edge of the end zone and get that touchdown.
And then with about 8 minutes to go, you had what we considered to be the play of the game. You guys were deep down, and instead of being conservative up a couple of touchdowns, you guys opened it up and you got loose. Talk us through that long 77-yard touchdown pass.
I mean, the play before that, they had a backup corner out there. We were going to take advantage of it. We did. It got called back, unfortunately, and then we saw that it was wide open again. And Coach Egg made a good call there.
And then for you, just kind of walk us through what you saw from your position, and you're getting open and then catching the ball like that. I think Coach Weiser said it. Once you caught it, nobody was catching you.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't really focused on getting the yak after. I just wanted to secure the catch so we can get a good gain, and then turned on the Jets, I guess.
You did turn on the Jets. It seemed like the focus in the first half was to maybe get you the football. Was that a focus, or it was just how the game flowed?
A little bit of both. I mean, the game flowed like that. I was the open guy. We took advantage of their 2 linebackers most of the time, and it just really worked out in our favor.
Seemed in the second half, the goal was to maybe get Jace more involved running the football too. Talk a little bit about how that seemed to also help you guys offensively.
Yeah, he's one of the best runners in the open field in the district. I mean, he's a great player when he gets out there. He's a great player in general.
Thanks for joining us here, Dawson. Dawson Smale, our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg player of the game. You'll also get a gift certificate from Daddy's for his play of the game. We'll be back in 2 minutes. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, listening on Seven Mountains Media. Buying, selling, or building a home? Then call Burford & Henry Real Estate today at 814-227-7355. For more than 15 years, Burford & Henry Real Estate Realtors have been ready to help you in your next property search. They are also the #1 agency selling more homes in the region than anyone else. And with their Showcase Homes divisions, their expert consultants can help you with building the home of your dreams. Check out Burford & Henry online at burfordandhenry.com. Burford & Henry Real Estate Services, something different. Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours, Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107. Back here on the Tap and Play postgame show, time to look at our scoreboard. Of course, you can always find a live scoreboard on d9and10sports.com. Couple of there's one massive shocker happening right now, Larry. In the fourth quarter, Union AC Valley was up on Brockway 12-7. Coming off of that 72-0 loss to Central Clarion last week, Dan Reed's got his team playing really well tonight.
It's just a massive coaching job, I mean, I can't believe, what it was like coming back into practice this week, but knowing Danny as I do, I mean, he's the guy for the job there. And wow, congrats to him if it comes to a win.
Exciting one going on. We have it on the YDL Sports Network. Smethport up on Coudersport 33-26 in the fourth quarter, looking for their first win. Otto Eldred was up on Bucktail 44-36 in a shootout in the third quarter. Clearfield was beating Belfont in the third quarter 26-7. Kerwinsville all over Southern Hellington 48-13. Current City over St. Mary's 30-7. Brookville all over Montauk 40-12. DuBois defeats Bradford 25-6 in the game they trailed early 6-0. So those are your Pizza Hut scores, pizzahut.com. That'll do it for us here in Punxsutawney. Any final thoughts, Larry Weiser?
Well, it was kind of, I think from Central Clarion standpoint, they can take and the Punxsy running game and look at some of the adjustments they're going to have to make as they continue through the season. I think, Punxsy, I thought Allen had a great game plan coming into this. And for the most part, his execution was perfect till about the end of the third quarter there, where Clarion's just total, the athleticism of Jace Ferguson and Dawson Smell. And I mean, you get down through the list of some of those kids that are just, and some good play calling by Coach Eggleton and his staff.
I got an update on that Otto Eldred Bucktail game. Coach Al, I think that the basketball game broke out on a football field. With 5 minutes to go in the game, Otto Eldred leads Bucktail 57-48.
Oh my God.
Hey, folks, that's going to do it from us here in Punxsutawney. Remember to join Coach Al and I tomorrow, special Saturday afternoon game, noon from Keystone High School. We'll have Red Bank Valley versus Keystone, and you don't want to miss that one. Larry and I next week will be in Brockway for Brockway Port Allegheny. It could be Brockway coming off of a big loss if they don't rally there, and we'll have that one for you. And Coach Al and Andy Close will have Smethport against Keystone, and Smethport could be coming off of a big win. So a lot of football going on around District 9. We'll have a lot of that. Also have some volleyball next week as well. And folks, have a good night out there. Until tomorrow afternoon, this is Chris Rossetti saying good night